What's up, chat? How's it going? How we doing? Nuttist with first? Okay, Nuttist. How's your Wednesday going? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Bren? Hello, Sanity. Nice to see you all here, nice and early. Something I was not, that's for sure. How you doing, guys? Brad, thank you for the smile. I appreciate that. What's up, Axel? Hello, hello. Will, nice to see you. Hi, Eddie. How's it going? Sup? What's up, Mr. Astro? Eddie, how's your day been? I'll be back in a few. I'm stealing food from the dining hall. All right. Hopefully something good. What's up, Emily? Hello, hello. Am I ever? From time to time. From time to time. No, look, I have a good reason. I have a good reason, guys. The reason I was late today, I came down. Unfortunately, I came down with a bad case of laziness. So, yeah, it was a rough morning, but I made it here. I made it here. Funny Face, thank you for the 7 bits. I appreciate that. How's it going, Cake? Welcome in. How you doing, gamer? Hello, hello. Gab, how have you been? How are you doing today? It's your birthday? Happy birthday, Funny Face. What? Hold on. Let me add this to the calendar. What's up, buddy? How's it going? How you doing? How you doing? Jonathan, welcome in. How's everyone doing so far? Guys, how's the server doing? I've checked on it here and there. How's everything been since the new update? Has it been good? I can go over the update for those that didn't see the Discord message and stuff like that. Pretty quick and easy. It was well, I say quick and easy. It was not an easy update to do or to get to, but we got there. I don't think, guys, I think it's been over 24 hours since we've seen the TPS go anything under 20. Smooth transition on the V-Drop. You saw that? Okay, I was hoping. So what do you got planned for the day, Funny Face? You've been good. Finally have a day off. Ooh, congratulations. How do you plan on spending the day off? Oh, someone really went to town at my base. Well, good thing it's my old one, right? I have a shulker of gold. Gonna lurk while I work, but I'll come give as soon as possible. Okay, I'm in no rush for it right now because I actually can't build it yet. But that is amazing to know. The amount of support we are getting on the gold is going to be huge. Because there's no way I'm doing that by myself. What's the update? I'll get to that in a second. Am I? Oh, I thought I was getting hit by someone invisible. But let me just make sure I don't have PvP on. Okay, we're good. Instead of Mr. Astro, just call me Astro. Sounds good, Astro. You got it. I was watching YouTube stream and saw it was your birthday. Oh, to Funny Face. Look at that. Timmy made it all the way over. What did I miss though? Has the server been good? Have we noticed anything break? I know there's a couple of bugs. There's one person that can't chat right now, which I'm waiting on a response from Lempin for. Sorry to that person. There's another bug with the ticket system where if you open up a false ban for hacking, it will close no matter what. We're also working on that. But yeah, for the most part, things are smooth. I'm pretty happy. So let's talk about what the update is though. Let me catch up with chat really quick. Want to see how much gold I got yesterday? Oh, do I? I'll hold off. I would love to see a big crash, but didn't see anything else. Oh yes, this morning there was a crash. I was able to get the health report. I sent it also over to Lempin. I'm sure he'll take it out, take a look at it when he's on his PC. For the most part, pretty good. And the server didn't even crash. That's the best part. Like the uptime, I don't know if that's the best part. The uptime was still up and running. The server never went offline. It never. Oh, I'm gonna wait to restock my shop just a little bit. I'm gonna wait. What's up, Hero? How's it going? How are you doing? Is there a Sanity? Are you aware? Just about the situation. Okay. So wait, you got a list for people's birthday? Am I on it? I don't know. Possibly. It's like when it pops up, I add someone to the calendar. Hi, Sumo. How's your day been? It's been good, Justkey. How you doing? Sorry, what happened? Let's take a look what happened. I wasn't gonna look at it on stream. I was going to ignore it, but let's just Let's just see how terrible some people are. On a friendly server, man! It's my shop! How am I going to afford rent if I can't make diamonds? Oh, that's it. I'm not making the profit margin this week. I'm gonna have to shut down the business because of this. All because someone can't follow the rules on a friendly server. This was Jar? Alright, ban him. And take all of his money from his bank account and put it into mine. So which one of you did it, huh? Which one of you guys did it?
Me and
you did it? Oh, you did it, Atomic! Oh, okay, that's why you said me, huh?
No, he said
no, me and were playing freaking Bucket the whole time.
Wait, you were playing Bucket? What is Bucket?
Where you go around bucket clutching around the city, and whoever loses has to pay the other one 10 diamond blocks.
Who won?
It's a tie game right now.
The answer is no one because the shop blew up. How is anybody supposed to win if they can't buy from the shop? Oh my.
Without me, Lord.
It's okay. I'll snap my finger in 10 seconds. I'll do a countdown from 3. I'll snap my finger and everything's gonna go back to normal. How much you want to bet? Okay.
10 diamond
I'll
blocks.
bet your bank account.
I bet on
No.
3, 2, 1. Look at that! Why is there TNT here? Why is there TNT here? Oh no! Hey, W Sanity, appreciate that. Good looks.
There's nothing on the side.
Sanity, you made me look so cool there. Oh my! I might have rushed that rollback. My bad.
Yeah.
Whoa! Hey, stay away from this area. Stay away. Wait, stay away. Don't pick anything up. If you guys pick anything up, I'm banning. Whoa. Okay, nothing happened. There's a leak. The pipe burst. It's a pipe burst. That's all that happened. Nothing happened. We're good. Yeah. Actually, don't come in the area though. Don't come in the area. I swear, you guys can't pick anything up. No. Dude, you get banned. I don't want to do it.
I didn't. I dropped it.
Okay, I'm sure this won't get fixed. I'm gonna be here just making sure that no one picks anything up. Wow, what is ever going to happen to the show now that someone did this? This is so impactful and difficult to fix. I know. What are we gonna do? All their times crafted TNT and blowing this up. How dare? Okay, I'm sure a mod is going to pick all this stuff up soon so that it can't be Whoa, Peter! Oh my. Why didn't you want me to pick up 5 stacks of diamond blocks from up there?
Oh.
Dude. I hear people collecting stuff. What is going on? Oh, it's Sanity. Oh, we're good.
Oh, Sanity stealing?
Yeah, Sanity's gonna have to put his stuff in an ender chest and then just spam clear his inventory. Oh no, that works. W Sanity. Gas leak? Yeah, it must have been something with the pipes. Hey, who built this building? We're gonna have to find them.
It was. I know the guy. I know him. It's a guy named Flamers.
Flamers built. This is Flamers built it. Oh no, his role playing building.
Let's go.
No.
Don't pick anything up.
How is he gonna role play?
Don't pick it. This guy who's blowing up shops.
This poor guy. That's okay. Who's playing ominous music? Oh, it's the jukebox. Can I build my mod mansion room in new spawn? It's not, new spawn's not even built yet. What's up, Hub? How's it going? How are you doing? Why am I speaking like Eminem? Am I? I don't know.
Have we found a culprit yet?
I don't know. I think it's you. You said you admitted to earlier. What is happening? I don't know. I need to turn. Okay, there we go. W mods. Okay, this will get fixed. For the most part, mods, there's also some on the ground. I just want to give that heads up. Wait, why these two? Why did they attack specifically that building and this building? Maybe what happened is there was a Jar was up there in that building, right? And Jar had his TNT defenses ready because he saw someone going into this building to blow up my shop. But Jar wanted to blow up my shop, so to prevent him from blowing up my shop, he tried to use a TNT cannon to prevent this guy from blowing up my shop, but then his TNT cannon failed, blowing up that shop, and then this guy got away. Oh no. That's got to be what happened. Highest probability. I took statistics class. That's got to be the highest probability. Jar thing to do. That is a jar thing to do. Thank you, mods. W mods. W mods. Okay. Now let's restock my shop. Let's see. Let's double check everything's intact first. Honestly, there's a good chance I just didn't restock anything. They might have stole and then and then blew it up. Let's see. Oh, I guess the TNT. Yeah, we're going to have to roll my shop back if that's okay. 200 IQ moment. Yeah, I just saw it in the, like, I don't know. I get visions of what happened. Honestly, I could be a detective because I think like I get these visions of exactly what happened, and it's 100% right all the time. Think I'm overthinking this? Oh, you don't see the visions? My bad. Sorry. I'll talk slower. My bad. I didn't even have coffee today. Wow. W, another day, no restock. Hey, I restocked last time, it turns out. You have a little netherite for me if I'd like? Ooh.
Yo,
Sumo. What? What happened?
Somebody blew up your whole base, bro.
Oh my. Mods are gonna be busy today, that's for sure. Wait, do we have a name? Should we out them? No, wait, maybe we don't. Oh, I guess we got one. Maybe we don't give them the attention. That's what they want. That's what they're looking for. That's why they hop on a server and itch for it, right?
You can go look to
Oh, Sumo, your whole base is blown up.
No,
Yeah.
it's aesthetic. It's aesthetic. It's good. It's good.
It's all gone.
It's all aesthetic. It's there. It's just, you gotta visualize it. It's called creativity. It's a new touch. I bet you they're watching the stream right now. I bet you that little keyboard warrior is watching the stream right now, giggling as a mod rolls it back and everything goes back to normal, except we get to live on the server without the existence of that inconsiderate little piece of... Kid friendly. Want username? No, we're okay. We're okay. I didn't think you were a coffee drinker. I'm not. I have it every once in a while. Okay, the update. We didn't get to talk about the update. Please TP. Right now, I'm not doing TPs. So, anyways, most of you guys probably saw the update notes in the Discord, but for those who haven't, we have, from what it looks like, this was the goal of the update, and it looks like it's been working. We have fixed the TPS drops on the server. So, the TPS in the past 24 hours has not gone under 20, to my knowledge, from all the checks that I've done. Which in previously, it would occasionally drop down to 19 every once in a while, like once an hour. And then sometimes it would have every couple of hours a major TPS drop that goes like even sometimes down to the single digits. Which, if you guys don't know what TPS is, it's pretty much, it's the ticks per second, which means, is your server lagging? Is it running at full health? 20 is the max it can be. And you pretty much want it to constantly stay at a 20. The things that this should fix... Sorry, one second. So the things that this should fix is we were getting some false bans during the TPS drops. So hopefully you guys don't see as many of those, or any of those. I mean, I'm hoping it cures it 100%, but you know, there might be some anti-cheat configurations that we still have to get. But we should see just less lag. The server should feel better. We shouldn't get any of those single digits you're TPing across. Trying to think. Oh, this also, yeah, we changed the playtime guard. So the whole thing was like we switched the database over. I'm not going to get into the details. It's probably not the most entertaining, but because of that, what ended up happening is okay, I guess I kind of have to get into some of the details, but can I play on the server yet, or will I get banned again? You'll be good. You'll be good. What happened is, so most of you guys know about Core Protect. If you don't, everyone has access to inspect stuff. You can go up to something, and let's try to find like a newer build. Let's see. Where's a new build? I want to make sure this one's logged. Huh. You know, let's go to spawn. It's a good way to do this. Emily's, I'm not sure exactly when the core protect logs are like dating back to, like which builds. I know that this one's for sure. Okay, so yeah, you can see right in the bottom left, it says, you know, Sumo GG's placed andesite. That's core protect. And before, what it did is anybody that first joins the server for the first 6 hours, if they go to break a block and it shows that someone else placed the block, it would check this database here. Everything that core protect has stored. And if somebody else has placed the block, or if it's somebody else's container, they can't interact with it, right? So someone that's new to the server, they wouldn't be able to break anyone else's stuff. It's just it's like a grief prevention for new players. If somebody's willing to wait 6 hours and then grief, they really need to question what their life choices are. Anyways, because of this though, it was lagging the server because Core Protect does not have the best database to scan through each time, because every time that a new player would interact with the block, it would pause the server for like a fraction of a second. And by pause the server, I mean it pauses everything else that's running on the server to run this action. And then if it's, obviously it allows or denies based on if it's somebody else's thing. But a bunch of those added up over time ends up causing the server to drop TPS and start lagging, because it's like, okay, 10 new people all at the same time are trying to do something, and now the thread is getting kind of stuck and caught up, and then it can't get unpaused, or it needs a restart because, you know, it's technology. So that's like the in-depth, or I guess like the fairly in-depth detail about what happened. Because of this, we switched it over to a new database.
Detective emoji.
What's up, Mika? How's it going? How are you doing? And this new database will run stuff in the background so that it's not actually going to pause the server if it's like checking for a new person with the playtime guard. It's not going to be like, okay, wait, hold off on everything else. Let's quickly do this check. Now, that being said, since it's a new database, there's no way this is a natural pink sheep, right? Is it? Now I'm kind of curious. Anyways, because of that, we had to switch over to a new database that does everything in the background. It's better for the server. It's so far prevented the lag, but that means that all of the new builds are not protected by the playtime guard because nothing is in the database. Hard throw, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Anything that we do now, if I was to place this iron block, this now goes into the new database. The new database is up, it's tracking automatically, everything like that. But it wasn't on the server for the past year and a half, so obviously it doesn't have any data of anything before then. What we have implemented as well alongside the database transfer is a way for all of the staff to be able to manually add stuff to the logs so that they can protect the builds. So, for example, let's take the hot air balloons, right? These hot air balloons were built way before yesterday. Because yesterday is when we did this change. Because of this, they are not in the logs. So if a new player was to go up to there, they would be able to break this because even though it was built by a player, it's not in the logs. So in order to protect your guys' builds, we have set up a ticket option where you can open up a ticket, put in the coordinates of your base, and then a mod will go there. And we're only doing builds. We're not doing areas like like if you're built something on an island, we are going to log your build and not the entire island, if that makes sense. We are only protecting your builds, the blocks you have placed. But yeah, you pretty much put in the area. You don't have to do your shop. Your shop is automatically protected. Most of the stuff in SumoSMP is protected, so you should be good there. And then, yeah, outside of that, if you have like a private base or a build anywhere that you want protected, whether you don't want a new person opening up containers there, or you don't want them breaking blocks, whatever it might be, I would suggest opening up a ticket. If you're not in the Discord or you can't be in the Discord, the Discord is the easiest way. I highly encourage you guys to go to the Discord and open up a ticket. If you can't, try to reach out to a mod in game. Can't 100% guarantee. The mods are busy and they also sometimes just want to play the game. But I know that some of you guys can't have Discord, so they are aware of that. But once we log everything from previously, everything going forward is automatically logged. That being said, no more lag on the server. I'll throw this in here. I didn't put it in the update message because I didn't do this during the update. I did this yesterday once I realized that the TPS is fine, and so far it's still holding good. So I'm gonna cross my fingers on this. This might have to be changed down the road. Okay, it might have to be changed, and I can't guarantee it for a long time. I'll have to see. But I upped the mob count from 50% to about 65%, and so far it's holding good. An extra 15% of mobs is pretty good. It added like an extra, I want to say nearly 10 enemy mobs that could be spawning. So that should up the rates of some of your farms. No, it's 65%, give or take. So farms and builds, yeah, any farms, any builds, all of that stuff we can go and protect for you. Just be patient and try to give as much detail as possible just so we can get through the tickets one after another. If you already got your stuff protected, we appreciate that. You know, having it come in sections rather than all at once has been helpful. But yeah, that's the update. So I know it's not as big of an update as like a TP system or something like that being added, which to be fair, I don't want to always have TP system updates. I don't want to always be making major switches for you guys. Some of the updates I just want to be for the health of the server to be more enjoyable. So yeah, it took a couple months to get there, or about a month between again getting health ports read and trying to figure out exactly what the issue, and then figuring out what's the best way to maneuver around the issue and get the protection and the fix up for that. But we have finally got it rolled out. We are now protecting everything that's old. Soon enough, that ticket option will be removed because everything that is old will be set up. Also, thank you to the mods. Guys, all of the staff has been like super helpful throughout this. Between Lempin developing this and then the mods actually doing the hands-on of protecting the old builds. Or sorry, not just the mods, the staff, both mods and helpers. And then on top of that, like, it's not like the other moderation on the server has paused, so they're still doing rollbacks, they're still doing ban, stuff like that. So yeah, mods have been an absolute, or sorry, all the staff have been an absolute lifesaver here. W mods, El Sumo, W Lempin. I don't get what did I do wrong here? Why are we saying El Sumo? Rip my sleep. Yeah, bro stayed up till like 4 a.m. Which I still don't know why, Ren. I feel bad. Apex, thank you for the follow, by the way. Mr. B, thank you for the smile. Okay. Hey, Amogs, we'll be able to TP to a public event soon. Will only take 5 minutes, and it isn't an auction or anything. It's just a giveaway, so it shouldn't be hard to host unless people break the rules. Okay. Yeah. I could be down for that. I'm totally down for that. You removed lag? Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So far, look, we have so far on the server for the past 24 hours not seen the TPS drop, means that the farms that we've been seeing on the server, yes, there's a lot, but for the most part, they're holding strong. Yeah, sorry guys, give me 1 second though. Okay. No bad thing, lag equals lag. Yeah, lag is bad. That's a bad thing. 1, 2, 3, and half of those. No lag good? Explain to me why lag is good. Holy rage bait. This is the worst rage bait I've seen. Like, this isn't getting anyone. Damn, they bought that quick. 30 diamond block. I'm gonna have to up netherite.
Again? You didn't even smiled for 1 second, bruh.
Okay. I think we're fully restocked for what we got. Golds we are holding off on because we are going to need 70 shulkers of gold, so we are not restocking that right now. So outside of that, I think we're mostly stocked. I gotta empty my ender chest soon. Used 1,000 points just for a smile, WB. That's how many players are on right now? There's currently 50. 50 on the dot. Go behind my totem shop. Uh-oh. What's going on behind your totem shop? Whoa. What? How did you get 1, 2, 3, 4? How did you already get 5 shulkers? How long did this take you? The gold that I got from yesterday is there. This is all from one day? Wait, let's do the math. 70 divided by 5. You gotta carry over the 2. And then that's 14. That's 2 weeks we can get it. What do you mean it's cheated? He did not spawn it in. He did. It's sanity. Wow. Wait, you got this from one day? You know how long I can keep my shop in stock? Can I see this farm? Am I allowed, or should I off stream, or what's the deal here? Is he cheating? Maybe he's cheating. Hey, what mod pack is this? This is no mod pack. Pretty close to vanilla. What's up, Xavi? How's it going? How are you doing? Wow, it's real. I will let you hold on to it so you can get a total count of the amount of gold that you have got. How does that sound? You know Sandy's farm? You found it on accident? No, you don't. You don't even have a PC. You haven't been able to play Minecraft, I thought. You really want to see it? I do want to see it. Maybe you shouldn't. Wait, why do you say that? How laggy is it? I mean, you said you've been running it? I mean, the upped mob count, everything's got to be, like, higher. 15%? 15% increase in mobs is a good amount of mobs. Not laggy, but it's big. That's a good thing. It's doing the job. One day? Wait, like, how much active time does it require you be there for? 15% is too little. Next time I'll do 0. Damn. Maybe I should just, like, disable mobs just for you so that you can never AFK a farm. Maybe that's what I do. What's up, Quackity? Or sorry, Quacky. Or Speedy. I'll just call you Speedy at this point. Hey, Sumo, I gave you 18 diamond blocks. At least say thank you. I did not notice. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Hidden, appreciate the hydrate. Thank you for the 18 diamond blocks. Yeah, it's hard for me. I'm looking over at chat. How have you been, Speedy? How are you enjoying your new base? Okay. This is the new stuff. I think a lot of this stuff is cheated in, so I'm just going to... Yeah. Yep. Cool. Okay. I think we're good there, guys. Today, before we do anything, I want to add at least, like, 2 shopping plots. At least. I think we do have to bring back the daily shopping plots. But I'm gonna have to figure out, I mean, obviously with some mods help. Oh my god. Wait, is this, oh, this is the gold that we have. Yeah, we have more going. It could go quicker, but there's going to be a max amount of shopping plots that we can get at some point. So I do need to get ahead of that before we spend all of our time building shopping plots. Okay. 65% is 35% less than normal. Yeah, but before it was 50%. Before it was 50%. And before that, it was 30%. Look, if I up it to 100%, there's a good chance that the TPS is going to drop. And even if it's not immediate drops, it's over time as the player count grows. Then that's more and more mobs that each person individually is spawning in. And, yeah, I can't just up it to 100. Okay, what do we need for this? We need some of the prismarine blocks, right? I really need just a shop-in box on standby. Wait, we should have a lot of dark prismarine somewhere too. Okay, but that should be enough. And then some stone. We could just grab this and this. Just buy more servers? That's not how it works. Oh. You got it, Void. You set up your own one. I'll stick to handling mine. You got it. What's up, Normally? How have you been? How's it going? I said I did. Wait, what did I say I did in my user? Oh, Speedy for mod. Ninja's got you motivated. W Ninja. Does Ninja... What does Ninja play now? I know he was doing Arc Raiders for a bit. Being able to turn off mobs per player would be useful. It would be. It's not as simple as just implementing. But it could be nice. Can I buy some Dark Prismarine from you? Sadly, I do not sell it, only because I need a lot for the shopping district. No, Zavi. Zavi, you have... Oh. Okay. Let's... Good luck. Okay. W raid. Let's just continue on with the shopping plots here. Do you guys think... Did I build that plot? I guess I had to have, right? Did I? Yeah, okay. I did. It's nice being able to check. So pillagers for the raid. Oh yeah, no clue how it'd even be done. Just the idea sounds nice. Yeah, I mean, Lembin could most likely do it. It's just the thing is right now, there's a couple of things that like, how do I word this? I guess there's some higher priority things that we've been working towards trying to get to, and then there's also there's just like complications with doing that, because if I'm going to be doing that, there's some other things that I'd want to switch with that, because it just makes sense to pair those two together. But to switch that is like also a big update. So yeah, I'm still working out like what's the next thing. We're not even on 26.1 yet, which I want to do. So yeah, a bunch of things that need to be developed, but it's pretty much a one-man team. Lempin has been doing great work for the server though. Hi Sumo, I'm having a lot of fun on your server, so I invited my friend to play with me. I messaged him this, come to spawn, and I instantly got banned. Is this fault or something? If you open up a ticket, Funny Face, thank you for the 100 bits. On your birthday, I'm supposed to be giving you a gift. Thanks for giving me 100 bits. So wait, sorry, did you say you have plans for your birthday? Anything fun planned? But yeah, Orange Juicy. If you go into the Discord and open up a ticket for false ban, we can get you unbanned there. Event is almost done. Do you want me to DM you or when you're in chat? Let me finish making some shopping plots if that's okay, and then we could do that. I'm really putting the mods to work today. My bad, mods. Oh, do I want this? We could custom terraform this. This is gonna have to go down at some point. So I don't know what the plan is. There's no way. Did I do this? I really did this? I guess we did. All right, maybe I'll go down one block. I think that'll help here. I have an idea with this. Yeah, Funny Face is too funny. Tell your dev to close port 343 fast. What? I'm sure he's got it under control. Which host do you use? If you want to say, I actually don't use. I use a dedicated server host, so it's like it's not your typical hosting. Okay. I'll be back in a bit. Got to do some lawn work. Enjoy your lawn work. Jonathan, thank you for the smile. He uses basementhost.com 100%. No, I do not have my own server in the house. I questioned doing it. But I believe there's some like someone placing grass up there. I believe there's some like liability risks with that of if somebody finds out that IP or, you know, just like the maintenance and uptime of it. It's just not as simple as like buying a dedicated server that's already hosted elsewhere. Plus, I'm not in the ideal location. I think that having it like East Coast is ideal because you get EU and you get most or like the States. So it made sense for me to not. Okay, let's go down. Let's keep that going. What do we think? 16 by 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 16 by 16. Keep those plots going. W considering us EU. There's a good amount of EU people on the stream or in the chat or in the game. So you got to. They show the same amount of love. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Put in Mika basement. It's only his IP. I can't lie. Oh yeah, put it in Mika's basement. No risk in that. It's only his IP. It's not like mine would get leaked. Yeah, that should be okay. Can't lie. I see EU more than the States. Can't lie. What's the viewers showing? Because I know we have it per region under the in the about somewhere down there. IPs are worthless? Not necessarily. I'd prefer if people don't know my IP, you know? Dude, chat, we got a Mr. Know-It-All in chat today. Holy! I'm just here placing blocks. Damn! I can't be the only one noticing this, right? I've been clocked 5 times today. Sumo, new grief update, Nether Hub. Nether Hub got griefed? Wait, that one I thought was world guarded. Interesting. They placed a bunch of emerald blocks down there. That sounds like fun. Maybe it's a donation. You're from Germany? What's the amount of people? Hold on, let me pull it up. Oh, what's my Twitch? Here it is. What do we got? Split by region, right? Oh my god. There are more people from EU than there are NA. Okay, thanks I made a ticket. Yeah, no problem. I'm sure it'll be dealt with pretty quickly. It'll be, you know, as long as we verify that that's the message that got you banned, then, yeah, we should be a quick unban. Does this look bad? Look, they're gonna say unmute me. They're gonna say unmute me. I could already tell you now. Bro. He's never getting unmuted. He's never... Sometimes I'll mute people and I don't remember why, and I don't remember their like the username and like the reason behind it. So what I'll do is unmute them, but this one I remember why. The shulker tunnel I'm breaking. What should I do with the blocks? Oh, the skulk tunnel has a bunch. Okay. Oh, it's not in the actual world's guard. Honestly, you can keep them. Only because you told us about it. I'll mute myself really quick. I'm a bit busy. I'm gonna do some building and then I'll probably unmute and interact with people. They can keep it fine. Perfect. Thank you, Sanity. Okay. Yeah, 10,000 bits total, funny face. That's amazing. Wow. That's so many. It's like the consistent 7 that you drop every once in a while per stream adds up with the occasional 100, and then boom, before you know it, you're at 10,000 bits. Holy 10K? Are we talking about the 10K bits? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Can't wait to eat. I got 3 paper cuts. Why would you want to eat with paper cuts? That's gotta like sting. Very poorly. Oh, okay. Let's see. This is one plot. We have to wait for this to, I'm going to put like granite in the center so that it seems claimed. I'll have to wait for a mod to define that. I don't have a price point. I think we were doing like, what? We were almost up to 1,500 points per plot for 16 by 16, but I think we were more around like 1,200. If I remember correctly. Okay. We got one over there. Oh, you know what we could do? We can have this work its way down to here, and then we can get another plot in down here. And then we're taking up most of the shopping district, and then this could be a hillside because this is going to start going up, and this one can start going down. Yeah, okay, this one's it's gonna require a good amount of work. Make the plots bigger. A 16 by 16 is pretty big. Okay, we just let this raid play out. Trapping Speedy? Don't trap Speedy. Do like 48 by 48. There's no one in shopping district that has anything over. There's not even like a 30 by 30. Almost a 50 by 50 would be so much a shopping district. I have to go find my Dark Prismarine. How much for the plot? We could do like 1250. You trapped him under the grass. He could do slash spawn if he needs to, or he could break out and replace it. The server available for 26.1, I believe. Check, can you join on 26.1? I think you can, but the server's on 1.21.11 for now. Raid is dealt with. I'm AFK with the last raider for to despawn. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that. I gotta work out some of these bugs, just slowly but surely. We're getting there. Where do I have Dark Prismarine? I know we got a good chunk of it. Ah, there it is. Okay. And regular Prismarine, maybe? Perfect. Bugs. I guess it's not a bug, but like it's an issue. Allowing, like, having raid spawn there is not good. What's up, Turbo? How's it going? Oh, that's pretty cool, Peter. Bug exterminator. That's what Lempin is. Lempin's quick with the bugs. Like, yesterday when we were, or I guess it was 2 days ago, when we were implementing the update at night during the downtime, during the maintenance, right? Like, immediately I noticed a bug that was causing some of the things like slash spawn and slash menu to not work. And he's like, oh yeah, I'll fix that. And then within a minute, he restarts the server and it's fixed. And I'm like, how does he know that it's there? If he, like, he had to have known that it was there before I noticed it, right? I think he plants the bugs to then fix them so that he seems like a really, really good developer. Not to get me wrong, he is a really, really good developer. I think he cheats. What do we think? It's not a bug, it's a lack of people's awareness? Yes. But, I can't say that I won't make a mistake like that. Ever, right? I can't say that I am so perfect that that would never happen to me where I accidentally start a raid. I haven't, but I could see where it happens. Mistakes, you know, if it's like the same person that's making plenty of mistakes, then it's an issue there. But if it's like one person that accidentally did it, I get it. Well, you can say that. You have also said this. Saying something does not equal truth. Wait, I did say that. Yeah.
Mogs, you gotta build funny faces statue. She's at 10k bits.
Wait, did she just hit 10k bits? Is that new? Wait, I thought she got that. I feel like I remember celebrating that. We do have to build a statue. But Funny Face doesn't have a Minecraft skin. 10,000. Did you hit it today?
Huh?
Sorry, internet bugging right now. You said 1250 for the plot. Yeah, that works perfectly if you don't mind. Thank you, Sanity. He's baiting you out so he gets a raise. Maybe. Planting bugs, then fixes them so that, yeah. Wait a second. He's scamming me. Sumo, want to buy a stack mystery box? I'm gonna ban you from the chat, Xavi. Today, because it's her birthday. She hit it today for her birthday. Oh, please tell me it's a ping issue. Oh, TPS at 19. Mob cap's going back to 50. GG's. Uh-oh. Why is it not going back up? Why is it not going back up? Hold on. GG's. The entire update, it was pointless. It was pointless. What a waste of time, development, money. Like, what are we doing? Oh, wait, no, it says that it's still at 20. Huh? Visual glitch, trust. The health report says it's at 20. I believe it's at 20. Okay. Let's close the server at this point. Yeah, GG's. GG, put it to rest. You know what's crazy to think about? There's like an average of 25 to 50 people that every single day go and play the server. And that's crazy. Like if oh, there it goes. Okay, I could check the health report really quick. Hold on. Like, if I was to shut the server down, like, that's how many people would not know what to do. Oh, is this actually... Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the most experienced at reading these. But it might be the mob tick. That's the one thing I do know how to check, and it's a bit higher than usual. What's up, Pencrafty? How's it going? How you doing? I can get that confirmed, but look. It was just one moment of 19. Mods, did we get any false bans during that? Speedy invited me to a group. Guys, do I join the group? Do I join the group? See, this I didn't want to say the mob increase because then now I know that people are going to be upset that I'm decreasing it. But it would just be going back to what we had it as. Yes. Oh, let's see what Speedy's up to. Let's see how he's been investing his diamonds. Thanks, Nut. It's good to know. Both of those reasons. That's just because everyone is using their gold farm for spawn builds. Yeah, but the server should be able to run that. I don't know, unless it's like some insane farms. But I think for the most part we're good. But again, also the mob would be able to fix that. Okay. Hi.
Yo, Sumo.
Hey, what's up, Speedy?
So I actually I almost quit because do you know Lord Savick?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he killed me. He told me put PvP on real quick. I said okay. I put it on. He killed me. He took my elytra. He said three stacks of diamond blocks for it because he said it's my elytra. And then I quit. I almost quit, but then Ninja told me to not quit. But at that point, I already gave my diamonds away.
Oh my! Oh, you gave your diamonds away? Wait, why'd you give your diamonds away? Oh, because you were quitting?
Yeah.
Oh,
I wanted to help someone.
But you came back. What made you come back? Who was you thankful to follow?
Me.
No, let me find out. Zavis did this? So he convinced you to turn your PvP on, And then he killed you and took your stuff and then tried to sell it for an insanely high price.
Yeah, and then
Chat, can we get El Zavi? Dude, that's wow.
Yeah,
I can give you I can give you a diamond set.
do you know like the mod named Mixta or that? Do you know him?
Yeah, Miska Muska. No, Mika. Yeah.
Yeah, like he gave me 32 wizard skulls, and right
what a
after he gave
W.
me- and then 5 minutes later, I died to Savik.
Okay. Oh, you left your PvP on.
No, like he told me to put it on.
Oh, so he also took the 32 wither skulls?
Yeah.
El Zavi. If I had to give one piece of advice, make sure if you keep your PvP off at any point, okay?
Yeah,
But-
and basically, if you like, wait, I forgot. What did I want to say? Oh, and like he sold like my wither skulls for like 5. I don't know how much, but I asked him, who is buying my like elytra? He told me his teammate. I said, is it Lord Henlan? He said, how did you know that? I asked him, are you his teammate? He said, no, he's annoying.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have Lord Zavi muted. He seems to just, I don't know, find himself in that situation a couple of times. I'm sorry he did that. That's brutal. So you're out 3 stacks of diamond blocks and your elytra and your wither skeleton skulls?
Yeah, but somebody gave me the elytra where your tongue is out. I've been telling everyone it's AI.
Oh wait, that's not an elytra. That's a map part. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're letting everyone know that it's AI. Don't let them fall for it, right?
Yeah.
Yo, I can
But
give you my elytra. I don't really need
I
it.
already got 40 blocks of diamonds back.
Is there someone else in the group?
Yeah, just like
we're a
2.
lot of people, bro.
Wait, is this?
Oh crap! 4 people.
Wait, how did they get in? Oh, did
Yo,
I?
Speedy.
Speedy, you invited
I
people?
can give you my elytra.
No, I
I
didn't
can give you
invite
my
them.
elytra.
Yo.
Did I leak the code on screen?
It's an open group.
Wait,
It's
what?
an open chat.
Wait, it
There's
says
no
isolated. Oh, there's no password though. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
should I make a password then?
No.
Invite you Sumo?
You're good.
Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that
Yo,
though, Speedy. I'm glad
the
you're
whole
back.
server is here.
Oh, that's so funny. He didn't put a password on it. I hit the screen for what? Dude, Zavi? Oh my. Zavi's never getting unmuted. Bro is like the villain of the server. Honestly though, what I end up finding out though is people like this, most of the time, I would say like genuinely 90% of the time, end up in the long run getting banned. So elytra cover then, I could hop on if not. Oh wait, yeah, let me see. Did you end up getting an elytra? I have a lot of backup, so I could give him one. That's a good call. He said he got an elytra, but then it was a map where I forgot to check. What's up, Swino? How's it going? How are you doing? What's the update? It was a lag fix update. The server has been running very good. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, let me TPA to Speedy. Let's get him an elytra. Okay. Where are we at? I hope I have one in my ender chest. If not, we could just re-TP. Good PSA to not turn PvP on though. Yeah, guys, just so you know, if you do not want to be killed, just keep PvP disabled. The rules are there and the settings there. It pretty much, if you have PvP on and you get killed, the mods can't do anything about it. Like that is 100% on you. Okay. You have a bad CPU, by the way? Oh, no! Did you get it back? Hey, what's up, Speedy?
Yo, somebody.
I already gave him a.
I already got
I
like
gave
two.
him a-
I already got like 2 elytras.
Oh,
Somebody just gave
W
me
support from the server. This is
Yeah, but like,
this is the benefits of a friendly server. You get people like this who are kind enough to give out this stuff.
yeah, and the benefits of you being famous.
I'm not famous. I'm not famous.
Yeah.
Far from it.
Yes, you are.
What are you talking about?
Yo, why
Yes,
are so
you
many
are.
people just here?
He's very famous.
Yeah, I'm
He-
like,
very famous.
he's more famous than Elon.
Yeah.
okay, doing good. Trying to figure out some internet issues. Oh no, Sandy was having internet issues. You're having internet issues. Michael's having CPU issues. What else is going on? And then poor Speedy's having trust issues. I wasted so many street cruises with no PC, SMH. Hop on mobile. Oh, you can't. That's not. Never mind. I'll shut up. Yeah, I realized. Bro, what are these lies, bro? You're arguing otherwise, Zavi? I don't know. I don't think he has an incentive to lie about that. I was on yesterday doing some of the protection tickets, and I do remember seeing in chat that he's giving away his diamonds. So I know that part's true. I know he was going to give away his diamonds and quit. I didn't realize he was quitting, but he came back. He asked me to mace him, bro. I want to see his reaction to that. But either way, even if that is the case, you kept his stuff? Hold on, let's find him. Is he still around here? Hey, Speedy.
Yeah.
So Zavi's saying that you asked him to mace him?
What?
Is that true? Did he kill you with a mace?
No,
Current
he killed me
10K.
with a sword.
He killed you with a sword.
Yeah.
Oh, we can confirm this. That's the best part.
Ooh.
So we could see who's lying or not. So he didn't kill you with a mace at all. Never.
No, like he told me to put it on. I put it on, and then he hit me in a corner and started popping my totems.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Speedy's
We'll
like-
look into it. There's nothing
like
against the
a
rules
minion
because you did turn
Speedy.
PvP on, so we can't do anything. But I am curious who's lying. Speedy Chronicles continue. Yeah. There's more to the story. How you doing, Busy? How's it going? Also, Duff, welcome in. How's the new place treating you? Wait, did one of the mods want to confirm what they were killed by? Okay, this person's gotta go. Like, they gotta know what they're doing, right? Can they not place? W mods? Doing good? I'm happy to hear that. What have you been up to? I thought Speedy was high tier 4. Speedy didn't want to fight back. Speedy knew that Xavier would be out in an instant. He didn't want to kill anyone. W update, by the way. New place is great. We're moved in and got everything in its place. Wow, completely already? How'd you do it that quick? What's the secret? Thanks. Yeah, no, the update's going well. I'm feeling good about it. It's nice to know TPS is fixed and we can start working on the next thing, which I'm excited for some of the next things that we got planned. Oh, I need to spend a day just like typing up Google Docs. How's new spawn coming along? It's coming out great. It's moving pretty quickly. I did want to take a break to just make like 2 shopping plots. Did this one already get claimed? I would imagine that it did. Yeah. So I guess if we make 2 a day and people are just here when we make them, like, they'll get claimed eventually. But 2 days not gonna cut it. I'm gonna have to do something about this. Thank you, Sanity. Yeah, it got bought out instantly. That makes sense. It's been a while since we made them, so. Actually, maybe I go down one more with this. Let mods do it. But here's the thing. Even if I do, I have mentioned that I'm pretty open to that idea. I just have to like give a rundown on how I do it. But even if that is the case, eventually, here's what's going to happen, right? Maybe you guys have a better idea than me. Meaning all of anyone that's in chat right now. There is currently 175 shopping plots, just about. Which is a lot. And then on top of that, if we were to start to fill out all of this island with shopping plots, eventually, they will all be bought out. And then yes, we would go through some of the inactive ones and stuff like that. But the actual organization of Shopping District is so hard to understand because it looks kind of cool. It's like this giant blob of just giant builds. Tackle that when it comes. That seems like a bad idea though. Like, here's the thing. It feels like a waste of time to fill out all of this with shopping plots and then shortly after be like, okay, actually we're going to be switching up the system. And then now anyone that bought these shopping plots plus everyone that already owned a shopping plot, it's just like this whole mess to try to figure out how are we going to be implementing a new system of some sort. What does Lincoln mean for creating a ticket? You have to verify. So /verify or /link. Pretty much it links your Minecraft account to your Discord account, and then it's easy for mods to know what your username is and stuff like that. So that when you open up a ticket, it automatically puts your username for the mods. You don't have to do that step. Just makes it easier. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How does that not line up? Oh, we have to go one block gap. So what's the best way for new players to be able to build a shop? Currently, there is none. Which is why I need to figure this out. That's probably, I'm not going to say the highest on the priority list, but it's pretty high up there. And it's definitely one of the highest things on my priority list. What was the update? A bunch of lag fixes. Oh, I also didn't mention this on stream. I know it was mentioned in the Discord message, but there was also, okay, I guess there was 2 other things besides lag. So there was like, I explained the main switches of the playtime guard being good for the lag. And then there was also another plugin that we got an optimized code for, which was very, very, very good timing. So it works out that, you know, it was just doubled up on the lag fixes. And then, yeah, outside of that, we have also made some changes to the ticket system where there's some new features there. There's obviously the new ticket option. But some of that, or a lot of this was, you know, stuff that makes it easier for the staff to be able to work with the tickets. And then what was the other thing? Oh, yeah. The playtime guard. Anyone with the playtime guard can now finally open up naturally spawned chests. So if they find a mob spawner or something like that, previously they were not able to because it would check, has this been, if it would check a container to see, has this been claimed? Or actually, I think for playtime guard, it would lock all containers no matter what, which was useful because some of the containers were not in the logs. But now since we can manually log stuff, we were able to put that in and allow playtime guard people to be open up naturally spawned chests. To make it short and simple, playtime guard can open up naturally spawned chests, and they can also open up any ender chests. So we should see less complaining. That's the benefit for everyone on that, and then obviously the benefits for the people that have playtime guard. Whew. What's up, Mika? What do you got planned for the day? We have nothing planned for it right now. Yeah, that's the idea of what I need to figure out. But I do have a little bit planned for it. I want to see something through. I need to like almost draw out a plan of what exactly it would look like, what that means for if we were to, you know, kind of have a new system, stuff like that, and all of that just being put into one. Yeah, go around and break all chests and spawners just for the new players. Honestly, spend your time doing that. If that's what you want to do, you could be the villain of the server. But good luck finding every single chest and spawner. Wait, this guy has hacks. Actually, never mind. I don't trust him. What's up, Q? Just add the time limit to a shop being used as well, not just player logging in. Yeah, that's so that's the other rule that I think would, instead of like figuring out the mass production of shopping plots, would be better, because then we could sort out the old inactive shops. Guys, okay. So here's the thing. I think we need, is this? Yeah, we can call this one complete. Maybe I'll do a little bit of terraforming just while we're here. So when you think about it, right now the rule is, and you know, we can go to /rules and take a look. At the bottom rule says, if you're inactive for around 2 months, mods can remove your build, which we have done. We've done it on stream. We've like gone around and we've been like, okay, yeah, this build is older than 2 months. Should we remove it? And then, you know, we would vote yes or no. We've also done it off stream. It's just like a matter of clearing up space if a player is inactive, which the same thing applies to shops. Obviously, you know, if you have not logged on the server for 2 months, then doing that is worth it, because we need to open up the shop plots. However, the thing with this is, you guys think we can fit one more? I think we can fit one more back here. If we like bring the road across, maybe I'll do that today. With shops, there's a lot of players that log on every, like, I don't know, once a month, and their timer is reset, but the shop itself doesn't really get restocked. The shop also doesn't get many purchases. So I would love for there to be some sort of rule, like, you know, if your shop is inactive for X amount of time, we can also remove it. But it needs to be a clear-cut rule of players know that if their shop doesn't do this, or if they don't do this with their shop in a certain time frame, then we can remove it. Because otherwise, if we just like do it situation by situation, it could be very biased or unfair. So like, it's got to be a rule that we can follow for each shopping plot. Words, thank you for the hydrate, and hidden, thank you for the smile. So let me get into the detail of why that matters. So now, the reason that this is hard to come up with a rule for is because think about it in the aspect of, if we create a rule, if a shop has not been stocked within 1 month, then we can remove it, right? Or if a shop has not been stocked within 2 months, keep it the same as the builds, but this time, you know, a shop has to come back and be restocked. Whatever that rule might be, no matter what that rule is, what if the shop never gets sold out? You know? What if their shop is just like to the point where they don't have to restock it because they still have items in it? And then also, how hard would it be for a mod to go back and check every single thing in their shop to see, have they restocked? Because like, I don't restock everything in my shop, but I restock some. And then if they go and check my lapis and they're like, oh, he hasn't stocked this in a month, then now my shop's at risk. So like the actual like logistics of that doesn't make sense. And then the other thing is, well, why don't we go, what about the sales that they're getting? If they're still getting sales, if they haven't gotten sales in a certain amount of time, well, what if they're just selling something like cobblestone and no one really wants to buy cobblestone because they can get it super easily by themselves? So then now that shop's getting no sales and now we can't remove it. Because it's, do we see how there's no hard cut rule that's just as simple as, if you don't do this, then your shop will be removed? It's stocked though. Like the shop itself is stocked, but it's just as inactive as a shop that's not stocked. My opinion, there's a difference between stocked and never stocked. There definitely is, but they are very similar in the sense of, if the shop is getting nothing, then it's just taking up a plot. It's just taking up a plot where someone could be opening up a cool shop. So trying to find a hard cut rule for that. And then also, again, the logistics of tracking is not as easy. So I think that there needs to be a whole rework on the entire shopping district system. Because I don't think that the way it's set up now, I feel like doing the minor fixes now wouldn't make sense, rather than me sitting down and I know I haven't, and it's something I want to do. And now that we got the lag fixes, it opens up the gates for the next update. and coming up with a well-developed system that is better than trying to come up with 100 rules that would clean up shopping district. What's up, Crystal? How's it going? How have you been? How's your Wednesday? Yeah, today is Wednesday. How's your Wednesday been so far? Hey, when about would you like to do the event? I will do it after I finish the shopping plot. I'm gonna do some terraforming for this shop plot afterwards, and then I can TP. Just check the last time they put items into the barrels. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it could be a lookup, but, like, then again, going around to every shop and doing a lookup, I mean, could be nice. That could be a temporary fix for now, but, again, I think that there's so much that is incorrect about shopping district that it's going to need a rework. A new system of some sort. But no, I will never, and I want you guys to know this. I'm not gonna say never. I'm not gonna say never because I don't know what the future is to bring. But I have no plan, especially within the near future, to add a slash shop. I think that would hurt the server a lot. I don't think that would make the server fun. So you guys don't have to worry about that. I think that the idea of having a build for your shop is really fascinating. But what if it's just hate towards a store owner? No, because that's what I'm saying. Like, we need a system. It wouldn't as much be a, like, player by player basis. It's just we go around to shops, we check, hey, when's the last time they restocked or something like that. And then, you know, if all is good there, then by all means, good to keep going. Wednesday has been interesting. It's nearly 7:36 p.m. How's your new level up going? So you said you have a year until you level up? Or ideally level up? Also, Untamed, I don't know if I said hi to you. How are you doing today? Can you add a command to get to the shops? I think that spawn is close enough, and then everyone gets a home. If you have Sumo Gold, you get 2 homes, so you could set one here. That's what I did. I love having my second home at my shop. I'd say don't bother with checking frequency of stocking. Do it for purchases. A shop that no one is buying from is kind of failing its purpose. Can do a specific lookup for the currency items, diamonds, diamond blocks. Yeah. But I guess that's the thing. I guess if the rule is about making sales, but every shop runs so differently. You know, like if you're I guess if the rule's about making sales within a month, that's almost better than not restocking, because then that's 2 birds with 1 stone, right? If we're like, hey, if your shop has not made any sales in 1 month, we can remove it, right? Which could be, again, a temporary fix until we get a system up and running for shopping district of some sort. Because the what that could be useful for is if somebody doesn't stock their shop, then obviously they made no sales. You don't like the rules? Which rules? If you want to make it more fair, you could add an option to purchase an extension with the points so long-term players have an option. It'll be kind of cool. Okay. Because again, it's not the owner's fault. No one's buying. I think, look, if I open up, I would say that a shop that is getting no sales is very close. I'm not going to say equal, but very close to being the same dead weight of not restocking. Because let's say I didn't, if I didn't restock, obviously no one can come here and no one can buy. The build is just here, right? The build is just here. That's the concept of if I'm not restocking, the build is just taking up this spot and no one can do anything. And no one is doing anything about it. Now, if I was to just hike my prices up to everything here costs 64 diamond blocks and nothing is worth it and no one is buying anything, then at the end of the day, the build is just here. And for 1 month straight, that build is just there. It's taking up a shop plot. No one's interacting with it. Clearly, no one wants it. I think that is partially on the owner for whatever item they're choosing to sell or however they are making their sales, like the prices that they set it for, the quantities. I think that you should be responsible for trying to make sales. What if restocking your shop takes hours and you just don't have the time to? I think you gotta lower your quantities or just get some sort of restock out. Yeah, whether you like sell less at a time or you sell shorter or smaller stacks of it. I think that either way, I feel like 1 month is enough time to at least get something into your shop. Or maybe 2 months. I don't know. Heartthroat, thank you for the posture check. Or don't have a shop. Yeah. But again, I think that's kind of where I fall with the if you're also not making sales, like you're almost just as bad. It's almost not that the person is, but the shop is doing just as bad as if it wasn't being restocked. Is either way, it's not serving the shop purposes. Can I buy a shop plot? If you have points, you can. I don't know if this one already got purchased, but we're about to have this one open up, unless this one also got purchased, but I don't think this one went live yet. Yo, what's up, Bubby? Hey, new name? Wait a second. Is that Bubby is not cool? From SumoSMP? How's it going? How have you been? What's with the new username switch? You getting into streaming? Is this your content journey? Shorter username for content? No. So he went live at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Bubby? No way. Say you swear. The plot 16 by 16? Yeah. A lot of the ones I've been making recently have been 16 by 16. What if you're in the hospital for like a month so you can't restock? You know, obviously I hope that for no one. And that's why I said I'm not sure exactly about a month. But again, this is why I don't like the rule exactly. I don't think there's a great way to manage that. Okay, bro, what are we doing with this still? I don't know, wanted to start streaming more Arc Raiders. Oh, a game switch. I like it. Got a little variety. I feel like Bubby's not cool. It's just Minecraft. Oh, he's going into a new era. I remember you saying that you were addicted to Arc Raiders. I think when we called around Christmas, you mentioned the game to me. You were like, have you played it yet? Someone put that in my shop, that map art. Notice had the idea that maybe with that map art, if you have that map art hanging up, that pretty much means mods will not help you with any of your issues. If that build gets griefed, you had that map art up. Guys, I have a water gun. Where did you get a water gun? And what for? What if you go on vacation for 1 month? Again, that's why I don't think the 1 month rule is perfect. I think that 2 months is a reasonable amount of time of like, we're trying to keep it fairly active. But again, I don't love removing people's builds, especially when it's something like a shopping district. Now I like it for the aspect of it keeps things active, it keeps things up and running. But like for someone that I don't know, this is a really cool build. Now again, it's trying to serve the purpose of a shop. So if it's not selling anything, then it gets difficult. Of like what actually is this open? Oh, soon. But either way, someone built a really cool build. They built something that looks nice, and I would love to keep them. But yeah, I don't know. There's not a good system for it. Sumo, remember I took it down? Wait, what did you take down? Oh, the map art? Your coworker gave it to you? To what, like, spray at the kids if they're acting up? A teacher with a water gun. Is this good? I think we just need to do some terraforming here. What would be the best event time for you after plots maybe? Yep, I'm almost there. Just a little bit more terraforming and I think I'm good to go. No, it's for a hen party that's soon for a coworker. Wait, what's a hen party? Chat, does anybody know what a hen party is? OMG, is that the Sumo? Is it me? No way. I woke up today not knowing that I was the Sumo. I was lying in bed for 2 hours this morning. You can't blame me. I swear this little guy, I thought he was, so he's like good at waking me up, but he's also really good at keeping me in bed. I guess all these pictures are just, yeah, I can't show these pictures because it's like me sleeping shirtless. And it's like, I don't want to show that, but I want to show you guys how cuddly he was being. Just know, bamboo's the reason I was late today. Wasn't me. Anyways, Emmy, how are you doing? How have you been? What have you been up to? Ayo? What are we saying ayo to? Oh my god. He sleeps without a shirt? What? Mods, put him in jail. Someone called the cops on this guy. He said, hey, yo, show us. This guy. Check your DMs. It's been sent. Just so kids are not cats that you use a spray bottle on. Hen party equals bachelorette party. Oh! Oh. Wait, why do you guys call it a hen party? I'm actually curious. I'm about to learn something new. Hen party. Are hens good luck? Oh, it's because the amount of Hennessy that you guys have. Be safe out there. Words, think of the lurk. Guys, freak out right now. Freak out, it's actually Sumo. Someone called me famous today. I am famous according to someone on the server. Because it's for a girls' night out. Okay, I see it. I see what we're talking about. So does that mean it's called a cock party? Just curious. Just curious. If it's a hen party for the girls' night out, then the other side of that, I mean, just say it. I don't know if I'd call it that personally. Duff is too excited about this. Oh, it's a stag or a stag do? What? Why is it a stag do? What does that mean? Oh, Duff was making the same joke. Duff, you're too funny, man. You've been good. Got myself a Minecraft keyboard. Ooh, and desk mat for my birthday, so I'm decked out. Yeah, how was your birthday? How did you? I don't want to leak. But you know what I'm referring to. Yeah, party. A doe is a party or event. So then stag do. But what is stag? Stag equals men. Hen equals woman. I've never heard the word stag in my life. Is that bad? Am I dumb for not knowing what that word means? A doe. Wait, doe is a female deer. Because it goes doe, a deer, a female. Yeah. So So this is a woman, a stag doe. I previously said to stick to trivia. I take that back too. Hey, we got 3rd place last night. We were 1 point off 2nd. Yeah, we did the horror pack and it was sick. Next time you gotta join, it was hilarious. Yeah, I would love to. I really wish I could. I've never played a horror pack, and I wanted to. I'm trying to remember, what was I doing? I know I had something IRL going on. I think that, actually, trying to remember. It was either something IRL or something content that I can't say just yet. But I think it was the IRL one. Imagine having a life. The only reason I have a life is because of my girlfriend. I'm so grateful. Oh, I'd be like nothing. I'll just be a ball of mush that wakes up every single day, presses the go live button, ends, DoorDash's food, sits on my computer editing for hours, then goes to sleep 12 hours, wakes up the next day, does another 8-hour stream, DoorDash's food. Yeah, without Jazz, I'd be cooked. E-Rock, if it was forever ago, then we've done a mass unban before January, but if it's been since January, then no, we haven't done any mass unbans. How long has the server been up? We've had this server for over 1.5 years. Coming up on 20 months, I want to say. Okay, I'd say that looks pretty good. Some nice shot plots, right? Once we see the actual plots come in. Is this 16 by 16? It looks like it. Okay, these... Is this center? These two? One, two, three, four. That can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, just shift it over 1. There we go. Say that looks pretty stony. Stony. Like, hilly? I built it out of grass. Is that bad? What has bro been doing for 1.5 hours? I built 3 shopping plots. 3 shopping plots and some custom terrain for it? That's not bad. For what this area looked like before? I'm sure the mods will get to it soon and put a price point on it. Post Malone's album, Stony. I'm actually so bad at knowing album names. I just know song names. Okay. I hate doing this because you've got a lot to read, but could you check my last long message about shops? Yeah. Me though, I also don't think I would ever leave if it wasn't for my husband. Yeah. I don't know. Jazz is, she's just good at keeping me healthy. Okay, well, what does this say? Sumo, unfortunately, no perfect solution for shops that would work for everyone and not making a lot of work for mods, except making a separate world just for shops, then unlimited space. Yeah, I think there needs to just be a better system for shops. I think, like, no matter what, the core assessment of if we are looking at scale of the amount of people, the active players, eventually, no matter what, this space will get filled up. It's unorganized. It's, like, hard to figure out which ones are the active shops, which are the inactive. If there was a system in place of some sort, I can't say exactly what the details would look like, but I know there's possibilities of a better shopping district system of some sort that still offers a very similar feel. Then I think that needs to be in place. Okay, someone has a giveaway that they want to do though. Let me go drop off my items and then I'm going to TP to them. Okay. 30 minutes per for some stone blocks? Maybe. Fine by me. Did someone drop this to me? Oh, this is for spawn build. So I think someone did. Good looks. Maybe I'll make this one. Yeah, I'll make this one my like shopping district shulker. There we go. And then I can even do this. Stay nice and organized. I think I'm banned from the Discord because I was mad about why I got banned. Yeah, that's likely. If you like lied about your ban or you just like kept on opening up tickets and complaining and stuff, there's a good chance you got perm banned from the Discord. Which at that point, it's pretty much GG's. How many shulkers of pale oak? That's a good question. Let's go check the spawn really quick. And then Eddie, what's the exact username that I'm teleporting to? Let's see. I was being reasonable. I wasn't lying, and I was just texting the mods in private DMs. What I will say is Discord bans don't happen as often, and they usually only happen if you either were lying in a ticket, you were like constantly opening up tickets and complaining, or you were doing something in Discord that was against the Discord rules. So yeah, those bans usually stay. There's not really a ban appeal system for that. One geode gave me 23 button amethyst. You expect me to find 100 geodes? Yep. Some people have done it so far, although I think there was a glitch. Guys, has anyone gotten the trophy, or is the trophy just completely glitched for everyone? Meant to be hard. This is what people wanted. Everyone was looking for a more rare block, less quantity, which I did. And 23 is, give or take, about the average. It's about 25 on average. No one wanted it. Notice mentioned it. Literally, there's like forums about it. There's people in my chat saying you should start doing a more rare block for the mining comp because I hate mining away for like insta mine blocks. I hate like mining 40,000, 50,000, 100,000 sand, you know? It was at least 10 people. Hey, so this pillager isn't despawning. Anything I can do? I've been here for 40 minutes. Wonder if there's like a command to stop a raid. What's this month's block? It is button amethyst. I think 2,500 is too much for them to not be in too common. Wait, weren't you in the call when I determined the numbers? Okay. What if I find one right now? Just like this. Whoa! Okay. It's a nice one. Yeah, it's a good one that's rare and like purely for the mining comp. Because now nothing really drops. Points are points. I guess that's true. Also, you don't have to do this months. If you're not a fan of the block or the quantity. I know 2 people have already completed it. So I know it's possible. Someone completed it within one night. The next day after launching it, they had it complete. So I know it's doable. Okay. But what's Eddie's exact username? That's what we did, Q, but it's been there for about 40 minutes. I don't know. What's the typical despawn time on a raid? Fire 41. Thank you, guys. Oh, GG's? If it was like it used to be like somewhat decent to find, I'd understand 2,500. Oh, you're saying like if the geodes were yeah, I also didn't know they changed the geode spawning, but I still feel like if somebody was able to do it in one night, it's a doable. For a monthly mining competition? Now, obviously, the monthly mining competition is not supposed to be spending the entire month on it, but you have a month to do it, so... I don't think going in caves is the strategy. I feel like finding oceans. I will eventually have to, possibly, depending on how it goes, reset the mining world so that more geodes spawn. But for every person who completes it, theoretically makes it harder for the... Yeah, but again, I can't... If it's, like, really getting to that point... Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in, okay. Yeah, I can, in theory, just reset the mining world to still keep the same data that everyone has, and then just reset the world so that there's more geodes that respawn. Why are we in a cave? We were looking for a geode. At this point, just do prison marine so people have to raid ocean monuments. Could've. Wait, I'm stupid. Raid ended. Pillager doesn't die. I have to kill. Oh, that's nice though. It's nice that it ended. Thanks for waiting that out. The way your creepers walk freak me out. Oh, fresh animations. I've been thinking about removing it soon. Very stupid. Sorry. No, you're good. You are all good. It's nice to know that it ended. That is not... I understand the mistake. You like tabbed in, saw the pillager, be like, oh wow, it's still going. TPA to some people now, please. I am new. Chat, should I build spawn or TPA to some people? We do a little bit of TPs, or should we do that at the end of stream? Maybe we can build for a little bit and then TP. Hi. TPA, build spawn. Maybe we run this as a poll. Team split. Go find some geodes. I could, but I don't want to. I actually have 0 trophies from the mining comps. A poll? Yeah. Do you mind running one if we should build spawn or TPA? Because we can either go around TPA into people or work on spawn, which how are we looking on spawn? I hope that when we go back, the layer range is there. Okay. Cool. It's a good chunk. This is probably a total of like 4 hours. Hi, can you grab the kitty, please? Sorry. Yeah, I got you in just a minute. Okay, poll is live. Guys, I'm gonna go distract Bamboo and bring him here. I will leave this up for you guys. I'll be right back.
W chair stream 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 W chair.
Okay. We got a quick Bamboo appearance. Wait, what ended up winning? Oh, build spawn? Okay, build spawn was a blowout. Whew, I'm out of breath. I gotta get on that. This is actually funny. Hold on, let me, there we go. Because every time I log in with Lightmatica. Who said W car? $75 hard when? Never again. Never again. Cat where? Right here. Well, I need to take some things off my desk. Oh yeah, you haven't met Bamboo. Daily Bamboo picture? Yeah, I mean he's here. That's a live photo. Okay. So we're building spawn. That'll be fun. Hey! Bella! How was your stream? Thank you for the raid of 6. I appreciate that. Ding dong, raid delivery. Oh, what a nice message. How are you doing? How's it going? What were you up to? I was lurking. I know you were playing SumoSMP. But what projects were we working on? Anything fun? Should definitely do something like 75 hard again. It's a lot of fun to do a challenge with some people. Could do something else too. Yeah, it was fun. I don't know. I need to figure out what exactly my goals are. What blocks do we need? I guess we could start with a fresh inventory. Everything will get sorted eventually. Just make it quick and easy. 3 of everything. Nice and simple. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll need like a stack of frog lights. And maybe some spruce trapdoors, which we might have gotten rid of all of ours. That's okay. It was good. We were doing some map arts for my shop's next drop. Ooh. Which artists were you working on? Show the cat. I don't want to keep picking him up and like putting him in front of the bright light. I think he's just wandering right now. I'll let him explore. You're here to deliver netherite and gold if needed. Wait, here. Oh, you are right here. Guys, I have officially moved the world spawn to here, by the way. See? Okay, your Twitch chat froze. Did you unfreeze it? We're doing co-op games this next stream, so I just finished Peak. Oh, okay, you're switching the style of map art. Got it. That's really cool. So you make a couple of different games, or like different map arts within a category. Oh, Hidden, thank you for the smile, the hydrate, and the posture check. Shows the cat and no one gets hurt. Photo? Let's see, did I get any good photos recently? I got this one. It looks very much like a cat there. I don't know how to describe it. Just that stance. Okay. Netherite? I don't know. I guess netherite, the best thing, if you like, you could buy from my shop just so that it's the most fair prices, or like fair of. That's what I sell for. But I feel like you should just hold on to your netherite. You could probably sell it for way more than what I am. And then what's the other? The gold. Yeah, the gold. What do I buy for a shulker of gold? So end right now. It's time for peak. I gotta get my stream hours up for May. April was bad. I'm here for May though. Bro, my redstone ability is so bad. I spent 3 days on a sugarcane farm. Did you use a tutorial? Wait, how much gold do you have? Check Discord. I'm a bit busy right now. W Skin, thank you, Jace. W Jace for throwing this together a while back. What was this even? When did you throw this together for? Something April showers and May flowers. Yeah, something like that. Okay, oh, an entire shulker. Wow. I don't know. This feels... Actually, this feels like a scam. Yeah. Maybe? I don't know if this is enough. Guys, how many... Oh. Ooh. I'll just stare at them and see if they drop it. Sometimes the stare is just intimidating enough. That's all you gotta do. No, you're all natural. No tutorial. All natural. But that's probably gonna make you better at it. I like learning. Like, if it's my first time building a farm, I'll use a tutorial. If it's not, I try not to sometimes. I think, like, just knowing the game mechanics can be really fun. Bean actually was very good at that on the SumoSMP, which kind of motivated me to want to do it. Thank you, Emily! Wow, okay, so we are a couple shulkers in. Wait, did this unload?
Help with...
Oh no! Oh. Oh no! I see what happened. When I unloaded the one at spawn, it also unloaded this one. So I think because of the way that it was placed in the lobby, the same coordinates as the one that's in here? Is that what happened? Is that possible? That doesn't sound right, but like, I guess it makes some sense. Hi, Dan. How's it going? How have you been? Yeah, you removed the placement, but I removed it from the lobby. But I guess I removed it from the main world? Unless I just did it for both? I don't know. That's okay. We can get it back really quick. This will be pretty heavy on my PC. At least we know how to line it up. I don't know. Is this a bad idea? How do we do this? What do you do with my feet? Guy keeps scratching my legs. Okay. Schematic placement. Is this one locked? Is that what happened? Configure. Locked off. Placement on. Hey, that works. Oh, move to player. I saw that. Oh, that's actually not too far off. Did it remove because with them being same IP, it thought the same or something? I think, yeah, something happened there with the lobby being crossed over. I don't understand. Did I, like, get rid of my keybinds? Why is that not working? Because I should just be able to, like... See, oh, placement none. Maybe I have to select it. Ah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Ooh, there it is. There's my PC. Thank you, Miko. Okay. So, did you add more plots to Shopping District? I did. I added 3 of them. Some of them got bought out quickly. I don't know if the other ones have been up for sale yet, but I think the mods will get to it soon. Oh boy. Like 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Should be lined up. There we go. Back to normal. Bit laggy. Okay, now we could check How much pale oak? We're gonna need 6 shulkers of pale oak wood, which is not bad. We could throw in logs instead of wood for some of the spots, but it might just be easier to do all one. The glass and concrete, we'll get to that when we need to. Everything else, it's pretty easy. We have the materials for. Yeah, I think we're looking good here. I need to hop on and mark down my house's cords. Yeah, that could be good, just to keep the protection of it. Your game reminds me of my MC on Mac days. That is nice that you don't have to do that anymore. Wow, is that what it used to always be like for you? If so, how? Hold up, you're saying you're not on a Mac anymore? No, Den upgraded. And no more trackpad, if I remember correctly. Correct? Oh, did we never get this done here? We do have to do this. Hey, it's my mouse wire. Don't be biting that. This little guy. Sumo, Den doesn't get to complain. She used a trackpad. Yeah. Like, choosing to use a trackpad? Wild. Wild thought. Wait. Oh, CK, you do use a Mac. I forgot about that. The fact that the game can just launch is impressive. Need someone on netherrack cleaning? I think we're good for now. I think I'm gonna do most of my netherrack cleaning afterwards, unless it's on the outside, which I feel pretty comfortable about just knocking those out or seeing it afterwards. But I do appreciate that. Sometimes I'll go back and use the netherrack. He's in play mode. He sees my mouse wire and he's just trying to chomp it right now. You have 64 gigabytes of RAM on this thing? Hey, that's pretty good. No, I'm sure like a Mac is actually good for like certain things. Like I feel like Minecraft's a pretty relatively easy game for it to run. Okay, let's do our run through of exactly what we need to place here. We need to do our next layer of netherrack, right? Which means we're gonna have a block here. We don't need blocks here. We will need one there. These blocks are good. I think these ones need some. Every turn we just have to check, is there netherrack required? And then what we know is we only need to build on the netherrack. It's a pretty good system we got in place. Like that. Just hopefully we don't miss any. Although, if there's any gaps in it, like, it's pretty easy to tell. Did I get the gold? I did get the gold. Thank you. It did get thrown back to me. I appreciate that. One more shulker closer to having enough for the leaves. How great is that? Okay. Gonna be this one here, this one here. Cool. Do we? I don't think we're going to be doing the glowberries yet. I think we'll do all the lighting afterwards. It just makes sense to do in survival. Moggs, what's up, Timmy? Oh, you're back. You ever think about playing sledding game? I would like to give it a try. Here's the thing. As fun as variety is, I feel like sticking to SumoSMP is good unless I have like a fun opportunity or challenge outside of it. But like just going to play the sledding game, I can't imagine being great. Okay, sadly, I'm only popping in to say hi to everyone because I miss y'all, and I am a project away from dropping out and living in the forest without responsibilities and stress. There you go. One project. You got this. You got this. Sounds like a fun life plan. But we talked about this on stream a little bit. We talked about, like, what it would actually be like to go remote. Off-grid, I guess. Not remote. But no, I wish you luck on your projects and assignments. How am I doing? I'm doing good, Days. What about yourself? How are you doing? Off-grid is the dream. But like 100% off-grid? Because I thought about this, and I talked about it on stream. Off-grid in theory sounds nice, but the logistics of being off-grid and everything that you do, and like everything that you do is self-sustainable, meaning no electricity unless, you know, you get your own electricity. No grocery stores, which means you got to plan accordingly for winters and ration food and hope that nothing goes wrong with gardening or I guess farming at that point. Like everything, like being off grid and having to get everything yourself is crazy. I think there's so much more to that lifestyle. I mean, that would be your purpose, right? Like you'd wake up every day with the purpose of obviously survival. Which I feel like keep placing the wrong blocks here. Feel like when I think of like I would love to live off grid, like in theory it sounds nice, but then like I'm like, okay, well, little to no human connection, which humans desperately need and crave. So that would alone be hard. And then no grocery stores and anything like that, which, you know, when you live in a world with grocery stores, it's hard to imagine the opposite. Live in the tropics, then no winter issues and plenty of sunlight for power, so that's two things sorted. That is. But then you have to worry about like heat exhaustion. You got no AC. I think being on grid is very fortunate for the amount that we don't have to think about. Like we don't have to think about if our food is going to last throughout the winter or throughout, you know, if we have grown the right amount of things or diseases on our plants for if it's going to like stop us from pretty much starvation. I think that's a pretty big benefit of being on grid. But I do love the thought of off grid. I never go 100% off grid, but I can make it work. It definitely sounds like an option, although I'm more of a travel person. I don't like to stay in one place. Yeah, travel would also be like pretty much 100% cut out because you'd have to like be 100% of the days with your crops to make sure you get enough food. Or nearly 100% of the days. Most days you'd have to make sure that your crops are okay and maintenance and stuff like that. I say this, I've never lived off grid, but again, like the thought of it is you are not relying on anything or anyone else. And to achieve that, you would need to be doing all those things by yourself. Mogs, you stink. Why do I stink? Tropics, Peak mentioned? Is that a place in Peak? Has all the plots been defined? I built 3. I know that you've done 1. I don't know about the other 2. But they can go for the same price if you're around to. Should we do a poll to see how many people think they could actually survive off-grid? The thing is, though, off-grid is a loose term. Because I've seen people that, like, live off-grid for part of the year. And it's pretty much just, like, a cabin that they built in the middle of the woods. And, you know, they bring food to. Maybe they have, like, a tiny garden. But, like, it's not the only food source. And, like, again, they use on-grid stuff to get to that point. Like, they get solar panels and stuff like that, which, again, it's very great, and it allows you to go more off-grid, but you need to be on-grid to get those solar panels. Unless you know how to make your own solar panel. You see? I think that's the thing. I think there's different definitions of what off-grid is. I cannot survive off-grid at all. I don't have the skills to. I think it would be a fun to test. I would love to just do like a week in the woods, like a long camping trip. Any idea when Peak is coming to console? No. Did they say that they plan on doing that? On it. Thank you, Sanity. Uh-oh. DPS is at 19 again. Actually, let me do something quickly about that. I just want to send this over to Lempin. You ate a TPS, my bad. All good. Just try not to do it again. I'll know if you do it again. You used to teleport. Okay. Does Sumo have all the blocks? We have everything but the concrete, glass, and gold, and wood, and maybe calcite. But for the most part, we have a lot of the blocks. Add the caveat that a giant solar flare wipes out all electrical systems tomorrow. The world would crumble. Oh, that would happen so quickly. Including myself. Wait, we're going one layer too high, aren't we? Yeah, we're not there yet. Okay. Peak? No work, yay? Hey. But then what? No gaming? No money? Most of money is online now. I feel like a lot of systems for like agriculture run off tracking with technology. So now we would see a decline in food. Like, I feel like so much would go wrong. Plots are done. Thank you, Sanity. I don't know. I want to live in Minecraft. I'll do that. I'll take that over off-grid. What do you guys think? How long could you survive in Minecraft? If you were put into Minecraft. Actually, even better question for you guys. if you were put into if you started a hardcore world and that was your life, you were like still playing Minecraft, but it's a hardcore world, no totems allowed, how long could you live for? A totemless Minecraft world, I feel like I got a while. You would lose motivation. Like you'd find things to keep yourself busy. What about this? If you could choose one person, ready? One person to play totemless hardcore. And if they die, whatever day counter they got to, that's how many days you get to be alive for. But they don't know that this is part of the challenge. They're just playing the game as how they would play the game. They wouldn't like box up and just eat food. Who are you choosing? I think I might take Luke Craig. Dibs on Luke? No. Whoa. You can't call dibs like that. We'll see who Luke wants to choose. 6 months, then I start doing some MLG challenges. Hey, sometimes that thrill is what we live for, right? I'm lurking in the stream right now. Dibs. Let me go drop a lurk. John Bams. Ooh, that's smart. But totemless. Give me Filza. What do we think? I don't know. Did Filza use totems? He did, right? I think I think that hardcore really shouldn't have totems. I feel like the whole point of it is to make it as challenging as possible. I should say this. I think it's nice that there's the option for people to play with totems in hardcore. I think it's nice that like some people, there's definitely a large group of people that enjoy that. But like when I watch a hardcore world, knowing that someone did that without any experience that would have been a death, because the totem literally saves you from death. Like it's just your world is saved. It feels kind of counteractive to what hardcore is. Is that a hot take? Is that a hot take to believe that all hardcore worlds should not have totems? I think the choice is nice, but I do think that like it shouldn't be the same. I think that there should be an option to do hardcore like with totem, and like there's like a distinction. Like you could tell it's a hardcore world if the hearts look hardcore. It would be nice if there was something about like totems or not. It's not perfect in some cases. Example, getting stuck in a bastion. Were you there when I got stuck in a bastion? Simple, can you please add more plots to Shopping District? I didn't get one. I added 3 today. I might add some more tomorrow or something. I'll have to see how I go about it. Hey, how easy they are to get as well. Yeah, with just like a raid farm. It feels broken. Okay, I think that's another. Oh, wait, we got to go around the tree. Huh. Or even a trial chamber. You too. I was referencing Nuttist. Oh, I lived. It was very early into a hardcore world, and I lived. It was actually pretty impressive clutch. I did like wall jumps to get away, which I didn't even know I was capable of. To make a totem part becomes hard to die. I'm with you there. So the reason I say this, I had a hardcore world and it was for like 1,000 days. I streamed it for a couple of months. Got it up to 1,000 days. I also had like 20 something totem pops. I should have lost that world 20 times. The whole point of hardcore is don't die or you lose your world. I died, but this item this very, very good item saved me from dying. Which, it's not even like it helps you not die. It literally just acts as if you didn't die. I like things like armor and shields and stuff because it's ways to help you stop dying. But the totem of undying is literally you just died, but we're not going to count it as a death. Does that make sense? Don't some people even do half heart totemless hardcore? That I don't understand. Or I even like ultra hardcore, which I like that there's a different name for this and that it feels like a different game mode, right? There's hardcore and then there's ultra hardcore. And that's when ultra hardcore is your hearts don't heal unless you eat golden apples or regeneration potions / beacons. That is really cool. I would love to do like a short series on that. I feel like if I do variety, staying within Minecraft feels fun. Again, or if it's a challenge of some sort. Like I would play Rocket League on stream if it's like, okay, yeah, today we're gonna be doing like a tournament with chat or something like that. Or like I'm gonna be hopping on Rocket League, or I'll be hopping on Counter-Strike and I can't get off until, you know, I win a game. But there's a twist. Something like that. I think that feels more like content. But outside of that, sticking to SumoSMP just feels like this is the place to be. Bamboo? I wonder if he went back up. Hell yeah, Rocket League stream. But even again, in that case, I know, Timmy, you asked about sledding game. I think that trying out a game could be content, especially if I play it with the right people. I think I need to do a better job at making more content friends. I just talked to another creator about this. Wait, did someone give me 3 netherite blocks? Emily, was that you? How am I just seeing this? It just clicked. Because Emily said she had netherite for me, but I didn't think she would just give me 3 netherite blocks. No, I can't accept that. Use it for the build? Should I put it right next to spawn and see how many people try to break it? It's like coded in a way, it tests who's going to try to break it. Rocket League tourney would be fun. It would be, but the thing is, it's to find a balance in teams when you don't know anyone's skill level, and then like you just know one team's going to dominate. That does get a little interesting. My bad, didn't mean to drop those, silly me. Oh, it's okay, I'll hold on to them for you. Don't you worry. I got it all under control. Auto temp bans, anyone attempting to? Yeah, exactly. If it's not yours, don't touch it. Okay, we'll need those eventually. What else do I need? What did I come here for? Netherrack. That's what it was. Then I think I can grab some more of those. Whoa, we emptied our first shulker. Cool. Of course, I dropped them from a few thousand blocks away. Ah. Like, what project are you working on? You're always a mystery to me. Are you working on your Trident minigame? Are we gonna see it? He might be. I won't speak too soon. But being on the winning team is the fun part? Yeah, maybe I just gotta find the best players in chat and then be on the winning team for Rocket League. Oh wait, we gotta go one up, don't we? All right, let's just hope that we've done the correct amount. I feel like we got a good system down for this. Go through, place the netherrack first, and then afterwards. If we didn't care that much, what we could just be doing is placing diagonal blocks and stuff like that, and sideways deep slate, and then just stacking it up, and then trying to build like that. But I don't know. It feels clean having just the outers. How many active? Right now there's about 50. There's usually at least 50 when I'm streaming. I would say like on average 50 when I'm streaming. We peak at 75. That's the server limit. And then when I'm offline, I'd say it averages around 30 plus. Depends what time of day you're looking for. Yeah, hopefully I got some things planned to hopefully get some more players on the server, which would be fun. So a quick question: if I get all the advancements except for the 2 phantom ones, I would still be able to put on the wall advancement signs. Oh, I forgot we have that. Hi. Yeah. It would be cool if there was like a way that we track it and it does it automatically. Three netherite blocks. Yeah, is Emily here? This does have some similarities to Spawn Mountain. Like, it has the overhang going this way, which is right around the portal, and then everything else is just going up, which was the same thing for, I guess it kind of, it creates a nice lead-in line to the portal. It's a profit me and Speedy made for you. I'm all good, Zavi. Sumo, put me on your Rocket League team. I am champ 2. Cap. No, I believe you. But like, that means us together still equals bronze. I'll get my good friend Musty to help me out. I'll just reach out to him. Sumo, also I dropped 3 netherite blocks on accident at spawn. No, you didn't. Alright, I'll check, but if you're lying, I perm ban you. I love doing that. I sent to Lempin. I sent to Lempin the health report of when the TPS dropped to 19, and this is how he responded. I don't know why I downloaded like this, but what a guy. Okay. Oh, not lemon. Wrong streamer 100%. Oh, yeah, you put that in the wrong chat. You are not bronze? What rank would you honestly give me? I'm not plat. I've played like 20 total hours of Rocket League. There's no way I'm plat. Gold is a stretch. What's the one below gold? W left turn. Did we do a left turn? Is there anyone else that I should be? Oh, Pepsi did go live. Let me lurk. Oh, Bubby's live too. We'll lurk there. No, you know what's crazy? The full circle of Bubby. We've like talked about it briefly on stream. I don't think I've ever mentioned this part though. So Bubby joined the server about a month into us creating it. We still had like a whitelist, and you know, it was a long process to get into the server, but Bubby joined. And overnight, he built like one of the craziest bases. Like I remember him joining, and then the next day just had like this insane base popped up. And immediately caught my attention, and I was like, wow, this guy's like active. Like this guy has already dedicated a lot of time within the 24 hours to the server. So then we got a little bit closer there. But over time, you know, between burnout and just doing so many projects on the server, and also wanted to switch up from the building, he wanted to do PvP. He dabbled into Donut, and he dabbled so much that he became like one of the richest Donut SMP players, like in a month or something like that, and becoming like really good friends with actually I don't know like how close, but good friends with Dr. Donut. Anyways, this is about a year after, a little bit over a year after he's already joined the SMP. I reach out because at this point I knew I was planning on getting rid of the whitelist, and perfect time. And he also reached out saying he wants to play SumoSMP again, and like he wanted to stream it, but he knew that would bring a lot of people here, and there's like the whitelist and everything. And I was like, actually, funny you mentioned that, because we were trying to get rid of the whitelist at this point. And it was like right around the time that I was like already starting to look into like what's the logistics of this. Anyways, I hop in a call with Bubby. He's like, all right, let me let me send you a contact of a guy, of a developer that knows what he's doing. You can ask all your questions there. That's where I meet Lempin. And oh my, I must have given Lempin a heart attack when he found out some of the things about the server. Like, we had no anti-DDoS at the time. The server, like, anyone could have just DDoS the server. We didn't have an anti-cheat, so people could just hop on with cheats, and, like, if we saw it, that's the only way. There was just so many things with the server that were, like, unoptimized that, yeah. If it wasn't for... It's just funny that that's the story, though. If it wasn't for Bubby joining the server and grinding, I would never have gotten the contact of Lempin, and then, like, if... By the way, I didn't know enough about it. I would have made the server public on Pebblehost, and it would have been GG's. Because that was the original plan. Or, sorry, not public. I would have removed the whitelist and stuck with Pebblehost, and that would have gone very, very downhill. So we are very lucky that we met Bubby. But it's so funny how it full circle. Bubby from No Nut. If you're referring to this server or Donut, I don't know. I met him first on this server. I don't know if he was playing Donut before that, but I know I knew him because of this server, and then I know he went to Donut after. Thank you for the diamond. Add GG's. That's how I cheated so easy. Oh yeah, we didn't have like a great anti-X-ray. There was so many things. Oh, W diamonds. My inventory's gonna get full. Damn, okay, Turbo. Thank you. Dude, I wonder how rich Turbo would be if he didn't just drop his stuff to me. What a guy. What an absolute legend. Yeah. So Lempin has done so much for the server. Actually, speaking of that, guys, I'm gonna just put this here. So Lempin, let me just confirm. Yeah, he did launch this. So Lempin has also been working on his own project that's related to Minecraft, and I'm just gonna free promo it because Lempin has done a lot of great work for us on the server. Cookie God joined the SMP? Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not up to talking right now. This is... Here, I'll put this in all chats, both the TikTok... Or sorry, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Okay. This is the Discord to Lempin's new project. Pretty much what it is. Actually, and I can even pin it. I'm gonna pin this. So, yeah, I don't know. Lempin's been putting a lot of work into this, and from my understanding, what it is it's a application that you can use to AFK multiple Minecraft worlds from the click of the button of the website. Or I guess I think you could do it from the website. I don't think you need like the actual app. But if I want to log one of my accounts into SumoSMP and another one into another SMP, then all I would have to do is load up the website that he created and press the AFK button, and then it would launch both of my accounts into the servers. Is it allowed in your server? Oh yeah, 100%. It's just all it is it's a way to AFK without actually having to load up Minecraft. It's like an organized way of AFKing is probably the best way to describe it. But what that's really nice for is like if you're going on vacation or something like that, like you don't need to load up your Minecraft. You just need to have your account connected and then type in which server you want it to AFK on. And then now for something like my server, there is the lobby. So I think you need to have it type out a command like QSMP. I believe Lempin knows more than me. I have not like 100% explored this project that he made, but I know the basics of it. But yeah, like genuinely no promo, not getting paid to say that. I do find it that it's a cool concept. Obviously I'm promoting it because he's done a lot of great work for us, but at the same time, it's a cool project. The fact that he's just out there developing something like that, it's insane. There's nothing like that I know of. That you can organize all of your AFKs from one website. W. Lempin, yeah. Smart dude. I don't know how he does it. Everything is allowed, but auto clickers, right? On the server? No, I would reread the rules. Sima, good night. Good night, Speedy. Like AFK console client, but better. I'm not sure what that is, but probably. It says auto click on the client. Oh, on his client? For what he's got? Lempin looking for a hire for Mojang for real. Dude, that's what's so cool about Minecraft though, is that how strong the Minecraft community is, full of developers and just great players and smart people and just support. Because there is just like, think about it, Minecraft at its base level is a good game. And then people bring in plugins and mods and just game amplifiers and applications that like will, again, you know, do something like AFK from the click of a button. And all of these things, right? And Minecraft's not doing any of that. That is 100% from the community. I think that's one of the most insane communities to have. But the reason it works so well is because there's a high demand from it from the community. And then like the developers of these, they benefit because they, you know, they're able to like maybe put a price behind their mods or plugins and stuff like that. And then, you know, people can go and play them or they get some sort of advertisement for it. I don't know. I think it's a really cool concept that like the community has done so much support for the game. I would argue that without all of the extras of Minecraft, such as servers, people developing servers, but more so mods and plugins, without all of those being developed, the Minecraft community would cut nearly in half over a couple of years. Like if you said tomorrow, no more custom plugins or mods or anything like that, or even especially like we're cutting out all servers. %, you mean? Not half? Yeah, at least half. I think the game is so community supported, which is it's cool. It's cool that the community cares that much about the game. Or I can't link my Discord to make a ticket. Wait, why is that? Is it just not letting you link? Or are you banned? If you're banned, you don't need your account link to make a false ban ticket. Minecraft solar flare. Am I missing something? What's with this solar flare? Is cheating disallowed? You cannot cheat on the server. It is against the rules. So yes. I don't think I've heard it be phrased like that. That threw me off. Felt like a mind game. Is cheating disallowed? Is not cheating disallowed if I was to allow cheating being allowed? I don't know, heard you say it earlier, just referencing it. I think Q said it. He mentioned a solar flare wiping out the internet. Or all of the electricity. That means no Minecraft. It's crazy that it's free though. For what? Lempins? I believe the base level of it is free, and then if you want to do like multiple accounts or like have more AFK time, I think like the free option lets you do one account for like a certain amount of time, like 6 hours. I can't say that confidently. And then like the cheapest option will give you like unlimited AFK time and multiple accounts. I don't know the exact number of accounts. And then there's like if you want like a lot of accounts, you could do a higher paid one. Should I pull it up? Here, look. Just make sure I'm not leaking anything. Yeah. So like right now, yeah, free, which allows one session for 6 hours a day. And then if I wanted to have up to 3 accounts AFKing on either the same server, like you can connect your Bedrock and your main account to this, I believe, and then have them both go to the same server so that you're AFKing, you know, a farm. If you're on vacation and every day you just like press this after a server restarts or something like that, that's pretty cool. And then what's this one? 5. What else? Priority support, player detector. Oh, auto clicker plus presets. Oh, this is what you're saying. Yeah, I think the thing is if you know the server rules, like for example, SumoSMP doesn't allow auto clickers. If you use that, there's a possibility that you get banned on the server. Or well, you would get banned on the server. But you know, depending on what the server rule is, I'd imagine. Because it's just detectable or if a mod catches you, but either way, it's detectable. What was that? 500,000 channel points? Damn, Swinno! What are you saving up for? Maybe I have to release some new options to spend those things on. Or you go big with a prediction. It would be cool if there was like a channel point ranking. Or even if you could just check people's channel points. Because there's no way to do that, right? I don't think so. Yeah, it would be nice. Maybe VIP? Hey, there you go. I would love this to AFK during night. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice. From the click of a button. Like I said, I mean, the one account for 6 hours of AFK, that's free. But yeah, I'm like, I make nothing off promoting that. Is no payment to promote it. He didn't even ask for me to promote it. I just think that between it being a cool product and for how much Lemon has done to us, it's the least we could do. Like I was just explaining, he's kind of the reason the server's alive right now. So for the AFK thing to work, do you have to log off at the spot you want to AFK? Yeah, you can't just like type like, oh, AFK me here. It would have to be the instance of you, wherever you last logged in, that's where it's going to log you in. But like if you log off at your, I'm trying to even think. Yeah, if you log off at like your creeper farm on this server, and then on another server you log off at your iron farm or something like that, and like that's what you want to do, all you have to do is just press AFK, and then now you're AFKing both servers on the farms. And you don't have to have the application open, which is another huge thing. I believe you don't have to have the application open, so like your PC hardware runs better. You don't have to have like 6 instances of Minecraft. Oh, snap! Wait, where did the alert happen? What happened to the alert? Funny face! Thank you for the gifted to CK. Oh, CK deserves that too. That's so kind of you. Again on your birthday? How are you getting me gifts? How does that work? Thank you, funny face. WCK with no ads now. That's amazing. Thank you, funny face. I don't know what happened to the alert. Did it pop up and just not make a sound? I feel like sometimes the alerts glitch and it just might be delayed. I hope it will add a feature to click one time so we could AFK farms with the auto mining from Minecraft. You could probably like make a suggestion in the Discord that's pinned. Wait, but you hope it will add a feature to click one time so we could AFK farms with the auto mining from Minecraft. Oh, like the F3 plus T, you're saying? So it's not as much auto clicker? Yeah, today is Funny Face's birthday, Duff. You going to be TPing to people this stream? Should we? Because, by the way, we are almost... Kind of almost. Oh. Wait, interesting. Interesting. This is Deep Slate. Deep Slate. Dirt? Huh. Is that tough? Grass? Sorry. Stone. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, we are almost wrapped around on this. Oh, that's going to be water? I didn't even realize we added water yet. Oh, that kind of sucks. That makes that a little bit more difficult to see. How did the water get up there? Okay, that's fine. What I think is nice is... Oh wait, how is our rendering right now? Layer range? Oh. This has not gone up. But yeah, almost fully wrapped around on this project. Which will be nice and easy when we're just doing one big circle. Stone, dirt. I thought that said stone. Oh, that's water. Okay. And then one more up. And then I think we're caught up. Hi, Simo. What's up, monkey? How are you doing today? Guys, has fire gotten back on? I don't think he has. Oh, snap. Daisy's on, though. That's always something cool. When you, like... When you know someone got burnt out, but then you see them on, even if it's just for one day or like 1 week, it's always nice just seeing a returning player. Hey. Thank you for the lurk, funny face. Did you get the netherite blocks I gave you? Yes! I noticed like far after. So I was not able to, you weren't here when I realized. But thank you. Wow. What? Like, why? I think I have to up the prices though, because this would sell out in a day. If I put that in my shop, it sells out by tomorrow. How much netherite for the build? You want netherite for the build. Sell it to me? Maybe, I don't know. 3 blocks is a lot nowadays. Think about how many, so there's someone with a shulker, or sorry, not a shulker, a beacon of netherite blocks. Think about how many diamonds that is. Right now, it's going for about 10 diamond blocks. So wait, how much is a beacon? 2 stacks and 36, right? So 128, oops, 128 plus 36, and then times this by 10, and then divide this by 64. That's like 25 stacks of diamond blocks. Actually, that's not as many as I thought. I either need to go into the nether and mine, or the supply needs to go up. Yeah. The thing is, people are buying netherite, but not too many people are mining it. Oh no, I don't actually need netherite for the build. 15 diamond blocks per? I think it would still get bought. I think 15 diamond blocks, it still gets bought. I will have to up the amount that people buy the diamonds, or like the amount of diamonds, but I have to adjust my shop prices. But what happened here? Oh, there it is. Whoa. Okay, it's looking good. We got our first hill in. That's nice. That's cool to see. Oh no. I gotta be careful when I mine this. Because otherwise I'm gonna do that. Like, what was that? Tough? Slash give Sumo GG's block netherite 6,400. I mean, I won't complain. 100 stacks and netherite blocks. Ooh. Should I run a poll if I should allow myself to do that? $10 stacks? No, 640 would be 10 stacks. Yes, run it. I'll get my alt to say yes, please. Wait, why do you want me to run it so bad? It's fine. I got myself a shulker of netherite blocks and creative while server was in maintenance. Whoa! Whoa, I told you could do it, but I said don't let anyone else know. Do you guys think a mod ever cheated something in and didn't get rid of it? Like on purpose. I guess that's the best way to phrase that. That wasn't for a moderation purpose, but purely for their own benefit. Mika, yes. My wooden axe. Okay, yeah, but that's for a mod reason. But what did Mika spawn in? How does everyone know about this? Or are we just guessing? If you get more diamonds from an hour of diamond mining. Oh wait, sorry. If you get more diamonds from an hour of diamond mining or from netherite mining, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what exactly causes it, but it appears in the new chunks, netherite is harder to find and diamonds are easier to find. Diamonds spawn in larger patches almost. Not all the time, but there's just like, I found a lot of like 12 veins which is just not as common as it should be. But I don't know what it is. I don't think it's the anti-X-ray. It could be the anti-X-ray. It could also be because we're not using like vanilla or like paper client. I don't know. I made myself a bow after I deleted it. That seems fair. That seems like you deleted it because you were doing a moderation thing. Oh wow, we really lost a lot here. So I'd say that's mod. Oh yeah, there was the stuff that Mika cheated. I never asked him about that. Some player came up to me with the shulker and they were like, Mika, let me keep this. This stuff was cheated in. And it was like a dirt block and the wooden axe. I forgot that happened on stream. You had to do all your armor today? No, did you accidentally delete it when you were fixing the shops? That's an easy mistake to make and I don't blame you for it. Yup, yeah. You forget about it sometimes. Like threw it in the creative menu. Yep, yeah, that makes sense that you like if you accidentally did that, you know, a player that was not a moderator would not have been able to do that and you lost that to an unfair reason. So I think spawning that back in makes sense. Right? But like if you died and then spawned in a bow because you didn't feel like getting it back, obviously that's like that's just mod abuse. What's up, Tim? Make a best mod though, so I would excuse it. I don't think mod abuse is excused. No, mod abuse is when the mods are hurt, silly. I don't know what that is. Mods being hurt? Never. I would never. I have like 3 extras for natural losses. There you go. And then after that, you spawn them in creative. You found a 36 vein of diamonds? I need to see a clip of that. No, that seems like a setup. Me when I cleared my whole inventory in e-chest. Oh, that's brutal. I did that once when I was very, very new to the server. I still had netherite armor and stuff. It was about less than a month into the server, and I was new to using Core Protect, right? Everyone knows now that Core Protect is /COI to inspect. And it didn't work. I was confused. I was like, wait, why did COI not work? I think it's because I typed it with all caps, right? Like that. And I was like, interesting. So then I typed /CI. Because I was like, I might have got the command wrong. So /CI. That's what it is. Core inspect. CI stands for clear inventory. And there's no way to undo that. Yeah. I learned quickly though, that's for sure. It teaches you. I think that's the thing. I've learned so much from when I first started the server to now about moderation and Minecraft commands and command blocks and plugins and coding. Well, not as much coding, but stuff like that. Sumo only raises his hand to us when we deserve it. Whoa! I told you what would happen if you say that. See me after stream. Okay, I need to lock in. I'm just like flying around. Imagine learning on the job. I'd say that's better than not learning at all. Like, do you know how careful I am now when I set the world border? I needed that to happen. I needed me to shrink it down to 50 and kill 20 people at once. Pretty much the entire server, all at once. In order for me to understand that there's dangers to set in the world border. And that I have to make sure I press set instead of add. Or I have to press add instead of set. Oh, I still got it wrong. GG's, I never learned. Oh no, 40 lashes. No. Wait. Did you watch that movie? I remember the name of the movie. based off a book, but Jazz really wanted to see it. Oh, The Housemaid. What movie? I know there was like a thing in there where like one of the punishments was that you had, I think you had to pull your eyelashes. Something like that. Ah. Sumo cooking up a probable excuse to kill everyone. I didn't know that slash nuke would kill everyone, okay? I thought it only dropped TNT on me. Then I found out I have to do slash nuke space sumo GGs. That's how I do it only for myself. Did it drop on the entire server? Yes. But did I learn because of that? Also, yes. And have I learned to just not use the nuke because there's no reason in why I should anyways? Yes. Risk is not worth the reward. That was a year ago. Oh my lord, I'm gonna nuke you. Guys, the subathon? The subathon was a year ago. Like, a year from today, I was doing the subathon. I think we were probably 3 days in? I want to say it was May 3rd to May 10th. When's Subathon 2 being released? Come on! I actually trust my ability, though, that if I was doing a second subathon, it would be better than the first. I think over the past year of content creation and server owning and stuff like that, I have learned a lot. But I got nothing. I got no free weeks in that calendar. Subathon tomorrow? Yeah, something like that. Should do uncapped this time. I want to do a 1 month subathon. Five of us were gathered around you when you did that, and we got 5 times the TNT. Yeah, that was bad. Oh my god, rolling back people's inventories and armor, and yeah, that was a process. What's up, Apple? How's it going? Be like Nike, just do it. I can't just say, oh yeah, this entire next month I'm going to be live. Like, this needs to be, like, I should be planning one now for next year, pretty much. But, like, the thing is, unless you're really 100%, unless you're willing to give up work-life balance, pretty much, it's very hard to just spend, like, which month would you choose? You do November, you're missing Thanksgiving. You do December, you're missing Christmas and the holidays, and spending that time with your family, right? You do October, and you got Halloween, which could be fun. October's not a bad month, but what else? September, I know of a couple people's birthdays that I'd want to be around for. August is like perfect vacation month. July, I go on a family trip once a year. So, you know, like one of the 2 to 3 times that I get to see my family, that one's locked, so I can't do July. June is Jazz's birthday, so I'm not going to miss her birthday to stream. The months are just very limited. Like, it's hard to choose. You know, you can't just, not saying you, I can't. I wouldn't want to, I guess is a better word. I can. If I wanted to, I could miss Jazz's birthday. I could skip out on a trip with my family. I don't think that's the type of person I want to be, though. March is usually good. March of next year. But then again, then you look at statistics and it's like, well, why do most of the big creators not do their subathons around then? It's because it's closer to the start of the year. There's not many holidays going on around then, and ad revenue is at one of its lowest. since from like January till till about later in the year when Christmas time sales and all that. So then you'll see a lot of people doing their subathons in October, November, December, September. September is also a good one because of you know, Twitch itself runs a promo for that. So it's like it's the perfect time to do one. I want to say though, okay, I could be wrong about this. You would think I know streaming for as long as I have, but I'm pretty sure the way that it works. Wait, I'm doing 2 layers. I shouldn't be doing this. The way that it works is that if you guys are paying for discounted subs, I'm still only receiving, I believe I'm receiving 50% of what you pay. I think, which kind of feels like a scam. Maybe someone can fact check me on that. Start subathon on SMP anniversary. But here's the thing. Jazz's mom's birthday is in September. Usually we do like apple picking and have like a fun day planned and stuff like that. I don't want to be absent. That's terrible boyfriend behavior, you know? That's not the type of person I want to be. L Twitch. Well, again, I don't know that confidently, but that just, it does feel weird. It does feel weird. It's like, I get that the way that the revenue split works is that like we get a percentage of the pay. So, you know, I get 50% of revenue from subs. But that means that if you guys have discounted subs, I'm getting 50% of the discounted price, which is weird. I don't know. I haven't really questioned it too much. Do 4 to 5 week subathon in a year, so it feels like a month. Oh, yeah. We get to the end of the week. All right, guys, we're going to pause the timer for another 3 months here. I'll be back then. So that's the thing about doing a one entire month. Also, just to put it into perspective, an entire month subathon is a big commitment. By the end of the last subathon, my body was tired. I mean, it was just super unhealthy. I think if I was to go about a new subathon, I would do like workout segments. Maybe like I'd have to figure out IRL segments. And really, I think all the IRL segments would be is just a walk. I would just want to go on a walk maybe like once a day, get some sunlight, get my body moving, and just chat. I think that like that could be a fun segment. Like, are you guys ready for today's walk-in segment, right? And then we just leave for like 30 minutes to an hour and we just walk and talk. The walk and talk segment would go crazy. And it would be so much better for a subathon. A 2-week one would be money. 2-week one might be a sweet spot. I think longer than the first. 2 weeks feels more like a commitment. Like a week-long stream, yes, still a long time. But doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't scream subathon length. I think a full subathon, to me, a subathon is 1 month. I would feel better with 2 weeks rather than 1 week. My streaming Saturday, this Saturday. Am I streaming? What do I got this Saturday? No, I'm going to be out of town. I'm running a 5K. I haven't ran in a long time, but our friend is doing a half marathon, I believe. Yeah, a half marathon. So we're kind of there to support, and then we're also Jazz and I are doing a 5K ourselves. So looking forward to that. But yeah, I'll be out of town. Most of my weekends, I'm not gonna be streaming for a lot of weekends coming up. Most of my weekends are just like fully filled out. Respectfully, perfect. Bella's doing a birthday stream. Oh yes, I do remember Bella mentioning this. A 12-hour stream. Her birthday's on Sunday, and she's doing a 12-hour stream on Saturday. You mean a 3.1 meter? Get out of here with this cage on. Oh, mile. Wait, is it mile MI? Bro doesn't even know it. Oh. Oh my. Bro's put in the hawk and everything and he got it wrong. It's MI, right? Unless I'm wrong here, then shame on me. The hawk. Oh, GG's. All right, you win. You win. You win. You win. You win. Next combo. Next combo. Miles is MI because meters is M. Okay. I can't talk here though. I lost this argument. Like there's. I just have to go on to the next one. Damn, you're really committed to the bit, Nuttist, aren't you? I will say most of metric is better than imperial. It is. It's just more convenient in a lot of cases. 24-hour time? I don't know if that's considered metric. I don't think that's like a measurement. I guess time is a measurement. Is 24-hour time considered metric? I just know that they do that in a lot of places outside of the states, and I think that's more convenient. The meter system is objectively better. Yeah, I also think that, okay, for weather, Fahrenheit makes sense, but for like actual temperature, such as like cooking or something like that, it makes sense that 0 is frost and 100 is boiling. I stand by my Fahrenheit though. Yeah, I stand by Fahrenheit for weather. I don't think time is different between USCS and SL though. Wait, what? I don't know. What does that stand for? What does that stand for? Okay, Brett. Meters are the things that come out of the sky. Yeah. Stay in school, Swino. Celsius makes sense for like science stuff, but Fahrenheit makes sense for like the outside temperature. Yeah. I agree. I think having a more direct whole number to measure the outside temperature, being like, oh, it's 46 degrees outside, you know, rather than being like, it's 12.34 degrees outside. I don't think there's 2 decimals. I think it's like usually like 1 decimal point. But putting a decimal point in the outside temperature feels wrong. But 0 as freezing and 100 as boiling is kind of tough. Like, that just makes sense in my head. Low-key, we Americans should make a new time system that arbitrarily changes the length of a second, such minute, such hour, etc. Why? For what reason? I think we should have 13 months. I think we should have 13 months that are 28 days each. I don't know the reason that we don't. Oh, because America. Yeah. Low-key have no idea how Fahrenheit translates to Celsius. There's some sort of equation that gets you there that I can never remember. 13th month of bread timber. It could be bread timber. Hey, thank you for the diamonds. Oh, there's even more. Good looks. I appreciate that. Bro can't say arbitrarily, but telling me to stay in school. Dude, arbitrarily. How about we don't use words that we know I can't pronounce? But what did Eddie say? Hi, Moggs, decided to do event next stream. Quick question, is AFK MC allowed on SumoSMP? As long as you're not auto-clicking, then yeah, I don't see a reason why it's not. I don't think there's anything cheating about it. It's pretty much like you're just logging into your account, but instead of using the Minecraft launcher, you're using, in theory, a different launcher, which is the one that Lempin developed, and I trust that there's nothing going on with what Lempin developed. that for me? 10 diamond blocks? Uh-oh. Could you imagine these blew up? Hey, thank you. Holy handouts. Fahrenheit is 1.8 times Celsius plus 32. Okay, so wait. Like, if it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit, we times that by 1.8, which point... Oh, why did I choose that? Okay, it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So then we would times it by 1.8, which would get us at 180. Right? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Family friendly bread! What? Okay, and then we would add 32. So 180 plus 32, so 212. Wait, I have heard that because 212 is the boiling point for Fahrenheit. Oh, but it's 100 Celsius. I think I did it in reverse. Okay. Fahrenheit equals 1.8 times Celsius. Got it. Yeah, I don't say curse words, so I'm not going to be saying that word, bread. Yeah, I just don't swear. To go to Fahrenheit to Celsius, it's Fahrenheit minus 32 divided by 1.8. Yeah, you reverse the equation. So it'd be like, if you're at 100 degrees Fahrenheit, you would go, it'd be Fahrenheit minus 32, so we'd be at 68, and then divide that by 1.8, whatever 68 divided by 1.8 is. And then that's what 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Bitch.
Whoa! Dude, who's this text-to-speech guy? Ban him. Mods, can we get a timeout on the text-to-speech? Just letting anything slide, huh? W. Brian? W. Brian. I think that is his name. How do you know his name? Huh? Where the hell did you learn that? Flots, thank you for the hydrate. What's up? What's up, NKs? The server's mostly vanilla. Who's there? Finish your laundry? W? All folded and everything?
Mummy told me not to use naughty words. I'm going to be a rebel. Nut.
Hey, any naughty words said on text-to-speech, I'm gonna ban you. Warning's there now. Kingdom, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? How did I not place the netherrack for this? Did I do this all the way around? Huh. I really just didn't do this side. Oh, because we started there? I don't know. Jonathan, really, Jonathan? Really? Hi, Sumo, what's up, Kingdom? Kingdom. I mean, is there an economy plugin? No, we mainly use diamonds as our economy.
Now.
But like,
yeah.
Any in-game item can be used for the economy. What's up, Jazz? W Jazz. Huh? He was down here. He's probably hanging around somewhere. Is he down? No. Did you come down to find him? Oh, not for me, but for the cat? What? That was AI. I did not have cat ear headphones. Yeah. By the way, I'm sick. I got you. What a prank. Prank of the year. Bamboo! Sumo lost the cat again? I did not lose the cat. I'm just letting the cat free roam. I don't want to trap my cat. That would just be cruel. I know my comfort streamer didn't just use the double hockey stick. What the hell? What? No shot. Did he really use that? Damn. What am I building? I'm building our spawn, which is a mountain with a tree on it. A very big tree made out of gold blocks. 70 shulkers of gold blocks, to be exact. Hey, W diamond blocks. Wow, I got so many handouts. Damn, all you gotta do is press go live and they just drop you stuff? Hell yeah. Oh, RTB brought me to spawn for some reason? Did it? Thanks, Elliot. That's weird. Because I think it's supposed to, at a minimum, take you 1,000 blocks out. Maybe you did slash spawn by accident? I think a minimum 1,000 blocks out. I think we did add a minimum to it, just to be safe. So that you at least get far out enough to build something.
Sumo, I am the fastest on the server and I can prove it.
Oh, you did soul speed glitch? That is a bug slash exploit, so if a mod sees it, they can warn or ban. So just be careful using it. Can I have some gear? I cannot provide that. So sorry. Soul speed glitch will get you banned. It will. 1k out from spawn or player location? From spawn. But that is a good point. That would just be extremely unlucky though. If it TPs you right next to where you were standing. Kind of funny to think about. That's another layer complete. Ooh, that's good progress. Spawn is coming back together. Okay. Ow. We're good though. So if you don't mind, could I hold the dragon egg for the achievement real fast? Chat, do we allow? Yes or no? What percent would you say we are done with the mountain? 25? 30? Maybe 30? Because it gets smaller. 5? Layer wise, I'd say about 30. 10? No shot. Think about it. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 layers? There can't be... Actually, wait, we can measure. This is Y level 75. The top block here, we'll say, is about 105. So there's about 30 blocks extra. We've done 10 layers. Yeah, we're about 25% in. But, again, it does get smaller and smaller. It shrinks. So... You could argue that, yeah, about 30. Oh, of the mountain? Yeah. Of the entire build? 10% might be generous. I think I'm not prepared for how hard it's going to be for like all these just random floating blocks. But again, this part we'll have help with. I think I'm enjoying the mountain by myself. I think I got like a flow down for a system. And I think that's going well. I think then I will render out just the top part of this, just the tree, and get a bunch of help with that. How many chokers of gold again? It is showing... Let's refresh. I know that's incorrect. I have to like fly into the center of this and then refresh. Yeah, about 70 shulkers of gold blocks. Here, I will go on the right side so that we can all see this. 70 shulkers of gold blocks. 65 shulkers of yellow stained glass. So I'm going to need to be trading emeralds. And smelting some sand. I have a good amount of sand, but I want to save the sand for stuff like concrete, which we need 23 shulkers of. Which that's not bad, because that's 12 and a half shulkers. No, that's like 12 shulkers of sand, 12 shulkers of gravel. The gravel is going to be hard there. Dirt's pretty easy to get. The pale oak, 6 shulkers, we can easily get that. How many you got at the moment? We probably combined got like 7. We're probably about 1/10 of the way there for the gold. I know Emily just gave me 1. Sanity's been holding on to 5 from yesterday. And then I think I could scrap together another shulker from elsewhere. Gravel's chill with bartering? Yeah, but that's also going to require more gold, which is the problem. But I think that, guys, think about the concept of somebody joining the server for the first time, right? And then if they look up, or if they fly up, or they get to, like, at some point see this, or even just screenshots of this, the fact that this is going to be made out of gold is going to be such a flex. Every time we come to spawn, we'll be able to, like, just stand here and just take in how rich we are of what the server together has compiled. You have a ton of gravel, I think? Okay, I think I have, like, 3 shulkers, I want to say. I want to leak some of the updates we got planned to get thoughts, but I know that just doesn't end well. It'll be fine. No, because then here's the thing. It's like there's no excitement for the updates because you know what's going to be happening. And then like maybe some minor things that like also get included that you don't know are going to be happening. And then now there's no excitement for the updates. Let me also go back to the regular side, the left side of the screen. And then also the main thing about leaking the updates is that it now includes everyone's opinions, which you can never satisfy everyone's opinion. And that's just what the truth is. Like, there's always going to be someone that wants the other side. Like, there's never going to be a 100% agreement on something. So if I mention what I possibly want for the next updates or for like a future update, there's already going to be backlash about it without me actually implementing anything, but just even talking about the thought of it. No matter what it is, it could be the best thing for the server. It could be I want to keep the server up next month. There's still going to be people that disagree. Like it's just the truth of it. So mentioning updates ahead of time, I realize is just like it's demotivating. It's very demotivating. Yeah, I'd vote against that one. I know you would. I know there's people that would. That's the thing. Oh well. Ban them haters. You are one of the haters. What? You're the reason I'm building a new spawn right now. We could be doing content ideas. We could be having so much fun, but no, I gotta place blocks. Oh my. Can I vote for Untamed Bannon? What did Untamed do to you? But having the feedback is also nice, which is why it's been good that I can just ask my staff for feedback, but the staff also have a little bit of a biased perspective because sometimes an update might make things harder for moderation or easier for moderation, so they'll obviously vote for or against it depending on how it helps with moderation, which is reasonable. I think that's an important take to get. So like having that side of things is good, and then I'll try to ask them, I'm like, okay, so now like if you weren't a staff and you're trying to look from a player perspective, and I'd say so far that's been doing us good. I'd like to say most of the changes we've made, actually all of the changes we made, I'm happy with. I think that they've been for the better of the server. Think you could reasonably ask people without them having a vote? Not a vote, but more of an opinion. Like, okay, earlier in today's stream, I was mentioning shopping district rules or a shopping district system of some sort, and immediately I wasn't a vote of like, it wasn't like a, hey guys, should we add this, yes or no? It was just an influx of a bunch of opinions coming in. Again, all I did was mention the idea of it. Everyone will have an opinion even after release, but at least this way it's done in a small forum. Yeah. So I can't lie, I'm not a hater. Put in I can't lie does not... Never mind. What are people hating on? No. I'm just saying if I mention any future updates, no matter what, there's going to be people that disagree with anything that we want to do with the server. But I so badly want feedback, which it's hard to find that while also trying not to get the demotivation from leaking. Plus, again, like I was saying, I think that having the updates be a surprise is good for the excitement of like, oh, what's this update going to be? What are they adding? Why not get feedback on one thing? Yeah, sometimes the feedback on the one thing that I need though is like the main part of an update, which isn't terrible. There'll still be some other small things, but usually it's just like one main thing, right? I know something we can give feedback on. Now I'm curious. Now I'm scared, if I'm being honest. Hey, you're a partner with someone to help run the server, aka half owner. Unmod me, I don't care. Bro. Dude, it's literally, it's just... Like, the name's gonna stay the same. I won't get into detail. Oh, ads played at this time? Oh, that's perfect. I'm not gonna oversell it. I don't want people to think that it's real. Unless it is real. It's the best part. No one knows what's going on behind the scenes. Like, no one knows what we got planned for tomorrow. It's nothing. We got nothing planned for tomorrow. I think not telling people is best for me. It is. It's the thing I realized the quickest about removing the whitelist. That was like the best decision, is that I did not tease that at all. If I tease that at all, oh, you could forget about it. Ooh. And now, obviously, my goal is not to be like, okay, I'm just going to see how much this upsets the server. That's not the reason I'm not mentioning it. I don't want to see... I would love for everyone to love the update, but there's also just like things as a server owner that I just have to change. Sumosity getting blown up tomorrow, right? That's the plan. GG's. Farewell, Sumosity. Farewell. It's blown up today, was it? I know some of the shops were. Few shops, yeah, GG's. So do you think that I quit the SMP would be peaceful? No. There's always more trolls like you. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate, King, and the smile. Oh, no one knows what I got planned for Saturday though. I'm not streaming. But it is a weekend. If we vote to rename Sumosity to Sumo City? Do we not like Sumosity? It is kind of confusing for new players. But it just feels like it's been around for too long. Well, look at Spawn Mountain. Yeah. New era. I think we're about to go into the content era. I think that's what this could mark. Between the whitelist removal, some of the recent changes, and some of the things that we've been doing as events and on the server, I think we're about to lock in for a content era. That's kind of what I want this mountain to resemble. I don't know why it doesn't really resemble it, but I think that's what I want it to. Sumosity sounds right though. Should stay. Can't lie, I call it Sumo City. Yeah, I both got the point across. Making me owner on Saturday, something like that. But instead of it saying owner next to your name, well, it's going to say ban next to your name, but you won't be able to check it because, well, you won't be able to join. Let's go. We finally got rid of him, chat. All right, everyone say a name. If you could ban one person from the server, who are you banning? Just remember, if you ban me, that means no more updates. The server's never going to 26.1. No upkeep. Nothing. Rather not say. King Archway. You would ban yourself? What? What are you doing, Archway? Swinno _ I don't think that player's ever joined the server. He X-rayed? Where's the underscore coming from? Limpin'? I mean, he could still develop. He just wouldn't be able to test. Oh. That's... No, we can't ban Limpin'. I think we should do something like a monthly vote to see who's going to get banned. And they're only banned for that month. I think that sounds fair, no? It's like voting for a president, but instead of voting for who's going to be in charge, you vote for who just can't be around. And then they're gone for a month. There's only one flaw with that system, though. If we do that, people would want to be the person that gets banned that month. Meaning they will do things to be the one that gets voted for. What's up, Owl? How's it going? How are you doing? Say there was a base near mine where their most recent activities 85 plus days ago, and from banned people, would I be allowed to take from it? I'd say no, but if you want it removed, a mod can remove it for you. But yeah, take it from anyone else's stuff that is not yours, even if they're inactive or even if they're banned. That is still considered stealing because you did not get that stuff. The best mentality to go by is if you didn't build it, or if like someone that gave you if you didn't build it and you don't have permission to take from it, then don't touch it. Whether it's a farm or a storage room. And that goes for the one at Sumo Sands. Hey, mods, is Sumo Sands safe to go to? Oh wait, I have been to Sumo Sands. Oh, W mods. Oh my god, they're on their game recently. Damn. Community storage fixed? No. There's no community storage. Wait until someone is close to 3-month inactivity and then gets them banned. It's like you give them permission, but then you say you didn't give them permission. GG. What happened to my house? Apparently that got hit as well. Was it just one person? Did someone just have a bad day, not get enough love from their family, and then go around on a Minecraft server blowing everything up? Was it, or is it multiple people? I haven't heard this song in forever. Is this in my playlist? Good song. So we just voted me every month then? Hey, we'll make a rule. You can't be voted 2 months in a row. That's fair rule. Unless your name is King Archway. W Timon about a place about to blow. Oh yeah, yeah. Talking about blowing up the server. This song is ready. It's so much quicker without texturing. Next time, stone only. It doesn't even upgrade the look that much. Actually, question for you all. Hold on. Are you holding on? Okay. What is one thing, one tactic that makes a build from looking bad to looking good? I'd say depth. Hacks? I don't think hacks would help your building. I don't think they would make your builds look good. Like, I think you, yeah, especially yours. Who said that? Tactic? Yeah, like one build-in trick or one build-in technique. One technique that would take your building from bad to good. Texturing is an honorable mention for me. Shaders? Ooh. I don't know though. I think if you have like a square house, just a cube, and you put shaders on, I think it still looks bad. I'm a big fan of hella detail, so just add in smaller details. Asymmetry. Oh, that's a good one. So many people are locked into building just left side has to equal the right side and front has to equal the back. Yeah, non-symmetrical builds, that's a good one. Or just non-square shape. Yeah. Add in, which is kind of what I'm getting with depth. Even if it is a square, like the difference of this versus something like this, right? Like this looks bad. This looks so much better. Asymmetry is a good one. I needed to hear that. W? Yeah, that's true. This would make me a better builder if I just like listen. Thank you for the lurk, CK. I appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of your day. Details cover ugly things. So just covering the ugly parts of a build? I had asked about adding a song about a year ago, and we did. It was a Paper Planes by Mia. I'm so sorry. I think we added it. I feel like we have it in there. That's not true, Tobias. What's up? What's up, Notice? How you doing? Detail on like what Swinno said, depth. Wait, did Swinno also say depth? Swinno also said depth. Okay. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm looking at any build, right? If we take a build that, I'm trying to see if we can find like a, I know there's a lot of people that do flat roofs. Like this one doesn't have much depth to it. There's this. L, thank you for the smile. I'm at a dirt house with only dirt variants and Bean's building style, and I hate how good it looks. So we would say that texture is a extra, but not needed. Yeah, no one said anything about color choice. Does that mean wet sponge and glazed terracotta look good? You might be onto something. I think Nuttis has been onto something. It's mainly just depth. Depth. Yeah, I think that's the one thing that takes you from a bad builder to a good builder. I think everything else will make your builds even better. But I think that you could be a good builder if all you add is shapes. Depth slash shapes. I don't know. Are those two different categories? I guess they are, because a shape would be like, are you making a square house or a circle house? Where depth would be, how many layers do you have to your build? Are your windows flush? Right? Like something like this, for example. There's the main building, then there's the pillars, and then there's also an outline for the door. There's then even more depth down here. Like, I think those little changes. Deep shapes? Yeah, deep shapes. And there's a chicken. I'm actually happy with how I made that chicken. That one was free-handed. Gamer, thank you for the hydrate, though. It's in there, but she had a pretty crazy controversy recently. Oh, do I, maybe I have to remove that song. I think we have to do more build-in challenges, guys. But here's the thing. I think we need to do more survival. Even like I compete, not even like building competitions. I'm not talking like full, like we have 1 month to build this team. I think that would be fun, and I think we need to get those booted up. And I know I've been talking about that, but again, when it comes down to add in building competitions or fixing lag on the server, my priority is focused on, you know, making sure that you could at least play the server. Because even if we had building competitions, if you were lagging out or getting falsely banned, the building competitions are, you know, not fun or worth it. Oh my god, it's 4:03. I'm over. I didn't even realize what time it is. But I think outside of like a build competition, I think it would be, oh, okay, this is, I have a little time to finish this. I'll just work on it while I quickly finish what I'm saying. Yeah, we have 10 minutes to build only with dirt. Like, that was a fun one. Even if we have 3 hours to build this, but we can only use this block. Because I think when you start to scale up the amount of time, you start to see a lot of differences between one player's build and another. 10 minutes and only 1 stack of blocks, there's only so many different variants that you could do. Obviously, a good builder will still shine there, and they'll still do what they can with a stack of blocks, and you know you'll see the difference between a good builder and a bad builder. But I think like a 3-hour competition, or like even like an all stream, I guess 3 hour would still give us time to like look at all the builds. And yeah, I think that like stuff like that would be fun. Maybe even add some like twists in there, like every hour you have to switch blocks. The thing is though, I'd almost have to do this. Like, I'd love to do that with the entire server. But the problem is, can we really trust 100% of the people to switch their block an hour in, like when we make an announcement, and then not go back and use any of the other blocks? Like, can we trust 100% of the people? Right? And then it gets like to a weird point where it's like, okay, well now I could do it with just like a group of people I trust. We could like try to get 10 people together. But the scale is kind of what helps. Having a server with this many people on is like, you know, there's advantages to that. I don't know. So then it's like, we could custom develop, like, it gives you only have a stack of a block, or not a stack, you have like an unlimited amount of 1 block in a new world. You have your own area to build in, and then every hour it switches the block for you, right? Like, and then we could just repeat that format over and over again. Wait, I'm going up. I shouldn't be going up here. I'm going to miss sections of this, that's for sure. What's up, Henry? Just check. But can we, like, check if someone mines or places one block that they weren't supposed to? Because I know, like, some people would be like, oh, well, it's just one block. But, like, the whole point of the challenge, right, is like, you are limited to only placing a certain block. And I guess, I mean, we could do, like, a lookup. I guess we could and see, like, has anyone placed a block since then? That's true. I guess we could check a radius. You could check the ones at the top who would get prizes. That's true. We could also... We could, like, we legitimately could just do, like... look up who this block being placed within the radius, and then if anything shows past a certain time, we know that somebody cheated. So maybe it's not a bad idea. What I struggled with for a long time was repeating themes. I always felt like new parts of the build should have new variation on the design style, when it's actually better sometimes to limit that. You think that repeating themes is good? I think if you're building an area, then yes. You know, like, you should try to keep a theme to, like, the block palette that you're using and, like, the same style shapes. But it also, the variation, like, it's a good balance. You need a balance of the two. Tell Bamboo I said, meow meow, he'll know what it means. I'll do that after stream. Okay. I streamed almost for the full 4 hours, even though I started late. And I think we're like 12 layers in now. Hold on, let's do a final count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. I'll take it. Sumo, who would get an award for the most annoying and trolling the most? Noticed. Okay, hold on. I gotta find a raid still. Time flies when you're having fun. It does. Yeah, I can't believe we didn't even realize we went over. All right, I haven't even started my edit for the day. I gotta get ahead on edits. Day-to-day edits, that's the thing though. If I get ahead, I still have to do like day-to-day to stay ahead. I don't know how to do it. That's it, cut out more stream time. 2-hour streams every day. Okay, Tim, when are you going to stream on time for once? I've been pretty bad recently. It's something I want to prioritize. I'd say ever since with Bamboo, I've been bad at being on time. It shifted my morning schedule a bit. He like wakes me up earlier, but then he also keeps me in bed sometimes because he'll snuggle. And it's like, how do you get up when you have a kitten snuggling next to you? Or just like the tasks of like, you know, taking care of a kitten adds more time, which I have not found the adjustment yet for, but we're getting there. I want to prioritize it. It is something I like being punctual. It also just, it's reassuring for you guys when you know like, okay, Sumo's going to be live at this time. Ron is live. I could probably help him out. No, I found one. This seems like a good stream. Some Minecraft speedrunning. Maybe a hint at something? Next time, give 1 hour to build with one specific block, but you get a shulker of that block. Can even do you just get unlimited? Well, the thing is, it's hard when like, I guess it's not hard. If I say you get unlimited of that block, but you have to bring it, I could even set it as like a command that people can teleport to that area so that they can go back to their storage and then easily teleport back. And they specifically can get that block. Then it kind of incentivizes people like, hey, I should probably play the server and try to get resources so that when a competition comes, I have the right amount of resources. Right? You know? Yo, what was the new update? The update notes are posted in the Discord, but it was mainly lag fixes. There's a few other like adjustments to some of the playtime guard fixes and even the ticket system, but mainly lag fixes, which have been doing great. We have not had a major TPS drop. We've only seen it go down to 19 twice, which was for like very, very few seconds. It's a good one for me. It is actually good for you because now if lag happens, we know that it's your base, so we can remove everything. Let's go. Let's go. Jonathan, think of it a smile. I have gravel for you when you get back on. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna need that for the concrete. Converting the concrete is gonna take some time. What did we say? It's like 60 shulkers of concrete. No, it's 24 shulkers of concrete, I want to say. 23 maybe. But it's a lot of glass too. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get glass. It'd be cool to have more competitions like the dropper and parkour builds that last on the server and are useful after the competition. That's a good point. That is a good point. I mean, even if we just say like, hey, everyone has 3 hours to build a parkour course. The thing is, I love having a designated area. We technically don't need one with the TPs now. But having having all the builds in one area lets us like compare and stuff like that. Yeah. What's up, Jace? And then the other thing is like it's just maybe we give like a specific plot size. I mean, we could just say like, hey, you could build whatever. Did you hear about the boats at spawn? Yeah, I know people have been bringing them in, which please don't. Month-long minigame, one would be sick. Month-long minigame. I gotta get back into the build competitions. Guys, I will say this. We're still a few updates away from like where I want to be with the base of the server. There's still going to be a couple of, I'd say major changes. But we've been building up to that point. You know, like some of the previous updates that we've been doing have been helping us so that we can get to the point of the server that I want to be at. And then when we get to that point, at that point, it's just maintenance, tiny changes, tiny tweaks, and then fun additions like being able to develop a well put together building comp world or something like that we could actually use. What's the new update? My bad, I just got home. No, you're good. It's lag fixes. It's all in the Discord. What I will say, guys, if you don't know about the new update though, there is something that we require from you if you want your old builds to be protected from new users. There's a new ticket option. I would read through the updates in the Discord, but yeah, it's a pretty quick and a one-time thing. And once you do that, it will your old build, even if it wasn't protected from before the core protect log. So if you were on the server for like a year ago, those builds can now finally be protected, which is really good. SumoSMP is protected. Most of SumoSMP is protected, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Shopping is also protected from new players. So for the most part, yeah, these things are good. The short is going good, but which short? Did you make a short? Hi, Jazz. I'm so sorry. When cooked dinner? Hungry Jazz? Yeah, I got it right now. Okay, guys. I'm going to be ending. This person's doing a speed run. They're on an 18-minute run, and they're fighting the Ender Dragon right now. So I will try to go quick. Oh, with my farm? Is it? Did it pick up? Yeah, it is doing well. W. Okay. Bro's gonna order takeout. I'm not. I'm gonna go cook. I'm gonna go do that. I will be live tomorrow. I will catch you guys then. But yeah, I appreciate everything. I hope you guys are enjoying the update. I hope you're enjoying the lag-free experience now. Again, I just make sure to check out the Discord updates to know, just to submit your builds to be protected, or like all of your builds and farms. And yeah, no, thanks for the positive feedback on the update too. This is one of the best updates where like we didn't have, I mean, it's lag fixes, so I don't think there should have been much outside of, W, but yeah, I appreciate that. What's up, Icy? Hey, no self promo. No self promo. That's huh. Okay. Thank you for the stream, gamer. I enjoyed my stay. Well, thanks for being here, Notice. Goodbye, Jazz. Goodbye, King. See you later, Funny Face. Enjoy the rest of your birthday. Goodbye, Icy. See you later, Duff. Have a good one, Hero. Enjoy your sleep. See you later, Sanity. Thanks again for all the help throughout the stream today with the moderation stuff. Goodbye, Jay. See you later, Civil. Have a good one, Flots. Goodbye, King. Goodbye, Gab. Thanks for hanging around. Enjoy your day off. Goodbye, Jonathan. See you later. Thank you for the smile. Bye, guys.